Heyo, everybody. How we all doing tonight? And a lot of the regular people here. Nice to see all of you. Here, howdy, Lumen. Hey, Grim. How we doing? So here I see Skylord, I see Marco, I see Brygson, I see Cringe. And, to have, whoever else might be watching, hello to you too. We all excited to game tonight? Evening good mental gin. Yeah, been a pretty nice evening. I went out, I did a little snack run today, and I found a flavor of Sour Patch Kids I hadn't seen before, which made me happy. I might be snacking on those during the stream a little bit. I got the peach flavored ones, so that was pretty nice. But yeah. Yeah, I got that. I think that's about it. That was my very eventful day. I got a new flavor of Sour Patch Kids that I hadn't tried before. So you're good, lying on the floor with a pillow and blanket like a child. That's great. That's great, Skylord. I imagine it's probably very cozy. That was more suggestive than it should be. Hey, I'm spreading my wings. Chill out. Calm yourself. I don't have a bonk stick, because I feel like that's unnecessary. Contain yourself. Goodness. Anyway. Kinda wanna go get a snack for myself. If the mood strikes you. You might feel the urge. Playing some modded Minecraft. Currently at a bar. Really? Huh. And here I thought you were sober. I imagine you still are. And anyway. Yeah, I hope that's fun for you, Grim. You let the boy fly. God damn it, Brygson. Anyway. Yeah. Let's go ahead and start the game. So, all I've said about it is that it's an RPG, and given the title, it is Sky-related. This is an RPG that is Sky-related. So, let me go ahead and hit the button here. I kind of already spoiled it with the little frame that I put there, but are you all excited? Are you all excited for a very, very good video game? Oops. Yeah. Look at this intro. Oh, it's the best intro. Look at him. Ugh. We have that little bit of old DS crust to the cutscene. But it's fine. It's worth it. It's really hard to whistle when your face is trying to force a smile. Anyway. Oh, it's a good video game. We are going to be playing Dragon Quest IX. Oh, here we go. Dragon Quest IX, Sentinels of the Starry Skies. I haven't played this game in a long time, and I'm very excited. Yeah, Dragon Quest! We're doing a Dragon Quest. It's a very good Dragon Quest at that. Alright. What happened to the other 8? They're not the ones that I'm playing. Thankfully, like Final Fantasy, every Dragon Quest is a standalone thing. And they're, like, loosely connected. Looks a lot like the DBZ art style. Well, it is Akira Toriyama. This is definitely 3D models used for the cutscene. Dragon Quest! Yeah. Here, I know that slime from somewhere. From Dragon Quest. It's the hit game Fortnite. No, it's not! Cease. Anyway, yeah, Dragon Quest IX. Very good game. Very excited to start playing it. Nice thing is that this is Dragon Quest with a character creator. We gotta make a dude. We gotta make a little dude. We also have this. I'll be honest. So here's the thing I find funny. So you have the default male protagonist. The default male protagonist, he's very generic. The default female protagonist is also kind of generic, but at least has some flavor. She's at least like cotton candy flavored, whereas this guy is just... he's Goku, but with short hair. Yeah. Anyway, let's get started. Minimum height, for sure. We are small. And I think... as you can see, this is a bit of an old character creator. We don't have a ton of options. All the hairstyles are just repurposed Dragon Ball hairstyles, for the most part. We can make a vegetable. Not wrong, Marco. My friends call me the Wiki. The other hit game, PUBG. You have an informative soul that loves to share your knowledge, my friend. Well, we always have a wiki open for any game I play. It's like that hit DS game Bakugan. Oh gosh, have I ever played the DS Bakugan game? I don't remember. I don't remember. Also, hold on a minute. I think I might have actually forgot to put out my Discord notifications. Give me a sec. I did forget to do my Discord notifications. Here we go. Maybe we'll see a few more people show up. I did, in fact, forget to do my Discord notifications, but it is okay. They're done now. Anyway. Obviously, the DS hit game Plants vs. Zombies. Forgot you were streaming. Yeah, that's what reminded me. Usually like making a girl character or an MB one. That's an option. Brias, yes, I am a cis male. Yes, I have thought about it, and yes, I'm still... that's a bit of a mood there. Hey, listen, nothing wrong with making girl characters. Especially in... here's the thing, right? If I back up. The girl character... for one thing, the default good character... or, good, jeez. The default girl character is very cute. I like her design. Like, I feel like the default female character is the canon one, simply because she has more of a design. Although, you know, promotional art would beg to differ, as you can see by the lad positioned next to my head. Yeah, like, the default female character, there's a lot of cute hairstyles for the girl. I like this one, it's kind of wild, really fun. Bowl cut's kind of cute. But anyway, back to what we were doing. I think for me, I'm gonna go with this. Isn't this Dragon Quest? Yes. We're playing Dragon Quest IX. Make a theme for this, Lumen, I dare you. I'm good. I'm good. I tend to default to just making a me. Now the problem is the face. I don't know what face we're gonna do. PS4 Bakugan is cursed. I forgot I'm good. School starts in the morning, jeez. Really used to be my favorite thing ever. So into it. I was obsessed. Yeah. Bakugan was really cool back in the day, I will say. My secret talent is ignoring the minor drama with YouTubers so I can watch funny videos without a guy that saw 12 one-hour videos judging the morality of me watching it. Okay. Anyway. What face? That's kind of the one problem. I don't know what face to do that would still work. Because I'm not like... This is like dead expressionless. Like this one looks a little too, like, I don't know, edgy. Relative to the other ones. Like the moment you get a face like this in Akira Toriyama's art style, it feels weird. Also the lack of eyebrows. I don't know. I don't know why, but it just disappeared in my... Also, for your, this is kind of useless knowledge that you don't need, but, I have to position myself in a bit of a weird way in order for me to have the recording work on this. Like, I have to, like, lean over at a weird angle so the cord doesn't unplug. Let's see. Let's go with this one. That's friendly. Pale as a ghost. And brown eyes. There we go. Isami. Shrimp pose. Oh yeah, we're shrimp posed super hard. Bakugan anime was honestly goated. Yeah, I never played Bakugan. Right, like, I never actually played Bakugan itself. I just like collecting. And, like, no one I knew played it. It was like Pokemon cards. I didn't know anyone who actually played it. We just liked collecting it because they looked cool. It was like whoever had the shiniest Pokemon card or the most elaborate Bakugan was the cool kid. Advanced shrimp pose. Is this not an emulation? No, this is original hardware, completely. Yes, absolutely. This is 100% the original hardware. Anyway. Hold on a minute. Let me change my pose. Should go into my gaming pose. This is still mildly accurate. This gaming pose is still relatively accurate. Alright. Anyway. I'll take it. This is an adequate vessel. Played some Pokemon cards. Magic the Gathering needs kick. Gotcha. Alright. Yeah, Lumen! Call your character Michael, McMichael, then refer to him as Mike. Anyway, Lumen, yes. Wait, am I real? Anyway, my wings! There's my wings! Bit more angelic, but same difference. Alright. Also, something I'm excited about. This is a game without voice acting, meaning I get to do voices! Which I haven't been able to do in a while. Hello? Is there anybody there? If you're there, say something. Show yourself. Thus do the voices of the mortals plead, ever hopeful of proof of our existence. For how long now have we watched over their realm? For how long have we Celestrians existed? Now the one problem that I could see coming up. So here's the thing with Dragon Quest. In Dragon Quest, everyone is British until proven otherwise. And I don't really want to do British accents all night. And they're like hard British accents. They're not subtle. Like, when you look at Dragon Quest XI, half the characters in Dragon Quest XI are like, "Oh, core blimey! Is you the hero we've been hearing about?" That's half the characters in Dragon Quest XI. So I'm not going to be doing that all night. Maybe 1 or 2 characters, though, like a shopkeeper, like Skylord suggested. Or like, yeah, Boston accent, something. Or drink plenty of water. Oh yeah, of course, I have 3 drinks next to me. One of which is a bubbly drink, in case that helps. Alright, anyway. At the very, you know what? At the very least, I'll do the Celestrians with just default accent. You have come far, Lumen. I must confess to having had my doubts when you became guardian of the village in my stead. But its inhabitants' continued peace and safety is proof of your devotion. When Apus Major bade me, "Aquila, take Lumen as your apprentice," I never imagined I would see you bloom so. You are worthy of your title indeed, Lumen, guardian of Angel Falls. Don't ever get old, my dear Aaron. You don't ever want to get old. Oh, Grandpa, it's not much further now. I'm sure you'll make it. Oh! It's a tube! It's an evil tube! And a couple little gumdrops. It's a cursed world. If you ever get a PS4 stream, I vote for Infamous Second Son. I've never played an Infamous game, but they do look cool. It was like Brooklyn Cockney British. Mother of God, it's a cucumber! Oh God! Shut up, stop. Anyone go. Honestly, the slimes look very edible. Like, I'm pretty sure you can probably get... I wouldn't be surprised if there's some, like, slime gummy candy merchandise. I'd buy it. That would be really nice. Alright. These wicked creatures must not be allowed to ambush innocent members of your flock, Lumen. Come, Guardian of Angel Falls. It's time to fulfill our duty as Celestrians. Oh, get in there. Yeah. I'm gonna get you. Da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, yeah, here we go. And the battle music is so... Oh, it's so good. The enemy are preparing to attack. Alright. Let's see. Items. We can look at our equipment. That's about it. Defend. No spells. No abilities. I am quite vanilla. At the moment. Alright. Let's just swing. Oh. Yeah. Alright. And now we get to see Mr. Level 20 over here just one shot. Mr. Level 20 Aquila coming in with his silver sword. Getting out of the pickle pie with this one. Now, Second Son's masterpiece. For a game called Dragon Quest, there aren't many dragons. We'll get there. We'll get there. Can't really throw dragons at us at level 1. That would defeat the whole... That would defeat the fun. You can find a dragon to get your quest. Exactly, exactly. See, Brexon gets it. Ah, yes, the power of Celestials, hitting them until they die. We are the divine guardians of this land. The mortals are lost without our guidance. Now, hit that blue gumdrop until it dies with your copper sword. It's like, really? I don't have, like, a holy light beam to purge the wicked with? It's like, no, you have to at least be a 10th level Celestrian. I don't even have that power yet, Lumen. What do you expect? And we did it! We protected the cute village girl.
See, Grandpa? There's Angel Falls up ahead.
Ah, I honestly believed I'd never set my tired old eyes on the old place again. But here we are at last. Home.
Oh, don't be so melodramatic, Grandpa. The village guardian will have been watching over us all the way. Nothing bad could have ever happened to us. Benevolent Lumen, thank you for protecting us on our journey.
And we did it. Crystallize love and affection.
Behold, Lumen, benevolence, the crystallization of the mortals' gratitude toward we who watch over them.
As Celestrians, our cardinal duty is the offering up of this sacred substance unto mighty Yggdrasil, the great world tree. Come, Lumen, let us return to the observatory, that you may make your offering. The old man has a heart attack and dies. Yeah, this isn't Skyrim. This isn't Skyrim where it's like, hey, you're level 2? Fight a dragon. Just ruins the excitement of fighting dragons for the entire game. Anyway, imagine at the end of the game they just show a random Dragon Ball. I want that to happen in a Dragon Quest game. Just put a Dragon Ball in it. Or have just unabashedly, like, a Goku costume. But I don't know. They're, like, Akira Toriyama art style franchises tend to be pretty well separated. It's like Dragon Ball is Dragon Ball. Dragon Quest is Dragon Quest. One is action sci-fi, the other is fantasy. And they do not cross. The beams do not cross. It's like putting a Lord of the Rings character in Star Wars. You just don't do it because it's blasphemous. Oh, you didn't mean just literally just a dragon swoop, like a massive, like continent-sized dragon just flies over at the end of the game, and everyone just looks up and is just like, "Cool, blimey! Look at the knockers on that one." Anyway, looks like a fruit. Oh yeah, no, Benevolence looks very tasty. Alright, anyway, back to voice acting. I'm all giggly because I really like this game. I'm really excited to be playing it on stream. Anyway, the first task a Guardian must perform upon returning to the Protectorate, or returning from the Protectorate, is to report to Opus Major. As unchanging as the North Star, you shall find him in the Great Hall. I have other matters to attend to. You must excuse me. Right, bye, Aquila.
One day, I'll have big wings like his. One day, I'll have big cool wings too.
Anyway, let's see here. So now we can actually access our menu and look at stuffs. So no items, we have a slime drop.
Gooey gumdrop shaped like a lovely little slime. Alchemize it.
We have our equipment screen. I don't want this sword. I don't want the sword. I don't need a sword.
One day I'll be cool. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Lumen, is it true that mortals cannot see us Celestrians? Truly? So they do not see us, even if we stand right before their eyes. What feeble beings.
What's this bratty child here? This bratty angel child, just like,
ugh, those feeble mortals.
You wish to know why Celestrians were appointed to watch over mortal kind? Why? Because it's the will of the Almighty, child. What more reason do we need?
I hear that you went below to the Protectorate, Lumen. I'm impatient to be assigned a guardianship myself, that I may descend to begin my good works.
If you jerks are so special, why do you show up just to fire at level 2 guardsmen? He's getting...
Rock and stone! Roca y piedra. Roca y piedra.
One day I'll be... yeah. Bigger wings, the worse you are with... It's funny. Yeah. Ah, yes, the true weapon of a divine being, clocking them in the face. Oh, it means looking left and right. I see. Interesting. So, let's hit a save real quick. Continue. Yes. I have to make sure I don't hit the no button on that screen. Because the problem, if you say no when they ask you if you want to continue after saving, you have to you have to turn the game off and on again. This is an old game. Nowadays, it's an old game. Oh crap, I didn't read his line. Whatever, these are random characters. I don't need to read every single line, right? Damn. Guy's just like, ugh, I keep beating up the monsters and yet they don't give me any thanks. This is garbage. This job sucks. I feel like there's a secret room here, but there's not. Really love how most RPGs, they make your name forcefully in capitals, so it seems so aggressive. Hello, Lumen. Or it's like a machine reading it, just so unnatural. What are you playing this on? Original hardware. We're playing on completely original hardware. Locked. Okay, everything's kind of locked, it looks like. So, well, let's just keep moving. Alrighty. Oh, you're in 3D. That must mean you're important. That's another funny detail. That's another funny detail about this game. Because of, you know, hardware limitations, all the random NPCs are in 2D, but important NPCs are in 3D.
Welcome back, Lumen. I trust your absence has not been so lengthy that you forgot your old master, Opus Major. My congratulations on successfully completing your first task as a Guardian, Lumen. You have performed your duties well thus far, albeit under Aquila's watchful gaze. But the time has come for you to spread your own wings. What say you? Are you ready to undertake your duties alone?
Yeah.
Oh ho ho! I see you are a confident apprentice, Lumen. Very good. The young have confidence where the old have experience. And so we come to the next of your duties. I believe you've acquired a crystal of benevolence, have you not? The essence of mortal gratitude. You must offer it unto the great world tree Yggdrasil, who shelters us with her nurturing boughs from atop the observatory. She will soon bear fruit at last. Go now, and do as I have instructed.
Angels don't need to make contracts, morals, or reevaluators. They need to get a hobby. Never touched a DS. Fair enough, fair enough. Love how most important stuff is also just in capitals. Yeah. The DS is retro gaming. Yes, it's come to that era, Skylord. It's come to that. There's a reason why I say I'm 892. Alright.
My teacher, Columba, and your teacher, Aquila, are close, are they not? I understand they've been debating their differences in good-natured argument for as long as anyone can remember. I was surprised to hear of Lumen's promotion. I did not expect you to permit it so soon.
You assume too much, Columba. I also believe it is too soon for him to take on a guardianship. It was Opus Major's decision.
Indeed? How amusing. I might have known.
It is no laughing matter. Lumen's but a fledgling. What if something were to happen in the Protectorate? Do you forget the tragedy of Corvus so soon?
No, of course not. But we have been forbidden to talk of that matter here in the observatory. Have we not?
Lumen! How long have you been standing there?
I heard you don't trust me, Aquila. Well, joke's on you. I'll be a good guardian, you'll see. Runs off. Has like 5 voice cracks. Has 5 voice cracks as I'm running away. I'll show you! You wish to review the register of guardians and their assignments. Yeah, let's get a feel for our coworkers, eh? It's reaching retro gaming. DS stands for Dragon's Quest. It's got us cool kids play DG. Oh, your character's over 1,000. Getting there. We're getting there. Soon enough. No, I'm not old. I also play DRG at Peak Gaming. How long have you been standing there?
The whole time, baby. I heard all of it. You don't trust me, I see.
Alright, anyway. Ah. Damn it. She got my hopes up. It's like, yeah, I want to know I want to know who the guardian of every town is. And she's like, no, I can't tell you, actually. But I can tell you one thing recorded therein. Your teacher, Aquila, is a truly remarkable guardian. Second best since records began, in fact. You must follow your teacher's example and collect much benevolence. Gotcha. Alright, Virgil, I'll show you. I'll be huge and strong one day. Alright. Let's see here. The figs. Praise be to the Almighty. Yes, praise be to the Almighty and all that. I just want to eat. I want to eat those heaven fruits. That's why I'm doing the job. That's my lore reason for what my guardian's motivation is. He's like, yeah, the Almighty's cool and all that, but I want to taste them figs. I want to taste them succulent heaven fruits. Alright. I think there's another item over here, actually. Hold on. Oh, crap. Hold on. I just realized something. Give me a second, folks. Alright. I have a thing. I have a thing. I am in possession of some sacred knowledge, for I am in possession of the Dragon Quest IX strategy guide. The complete written. I have the Dragon Quest IX Bible, so we can play the game with the physical strategy guide, just like the good old days. I've got that knowledge, yeah. Hold on a minute. I can even take a picture of it. I can only really post it in the Discord, but let me get a picture of my Dragon Quest strategy guide. Hold on a minute. Should I post it? But that defeats the point of this being a mystery stream if I post it in the Discord. I'll post it there later. I'll post it there after the stream. But yeah. Fun dragon fact. We get hangry sometimes. My pupper is a good boy. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I was wondering if the dog in your profile picture was like actually your dog. It just seemed like that made sense, Gollum. Alright. Oh, I like more than Horn Gold? Knowledge. Wake Robin. Nice, nice. Yeah, I do have the strategy guide. So at times I might open it, if I'm a little lost, I might open it up. And we can read through it. I will say there are parts of the strategy guide that are kind of funny to look at because you can tell that the writers of the strategy guide didn't have all the information about the game and they needed to get it out by the release date. So certain items, their icon is just a placeholder and it's not the actual image of the item. Like there's a line of endgame shields that you have to craft. And all of the pictures are just placeholders. Let's see what we got in here. Roots. Bunch of roots.
You see before you the roots of the mighty Yggdrasil. To offer up benevolence, you must venture outside and climb to the foot of the great world tree.
Totally clip that part where you misunderstood the Dragon Balls joke. Oh yeah. I have a lot of things I really need to actually start clipping again. I used to be kind of decent about taking parts of my streams and cutting them down. I need to get back into doing that. Because during the Tears of the Kingdom playthrough, I put up a few videos. Kids these days call themselves submissive and brutal. Like, go do your homework. Bryxon, that's like massive power bottom energy. I'll never stop. That's like peak power bottom energy. Anyway. How'd that go through my message? I don't know how YouTube does its censorship, I'll be honest. I don't even think I have like special censorship settings turned on. Alright. Anyway. Offer up benevolence to Yggdrasil? Yeah. Glowy tree. The tree is satisfied. Nice. Behold, Lumen, is Yggdrasil. Unto... Bit of interesting phrasing there. Behold, Lumen, is Yggdrasil, unto whom we offer the benevolence we gather, not truly beautiful. Gathering and offering up benevolence is the most sacred duty with which we guardians are charged. I trust you will perform your duties well, Lumen, guardian of Angel Falls. Well, you changed your tune real quick. He changed his mind. He was like, I thought about what I said. I've been thinking, Lumen, guardian of Angel Falls. To address you as guardian of Angel Falls is both convoluted and inconvenient. You will henceforth allow me to use this form of address only when formality dictates, I take it. I mean, I'd like to be referred to by my title. Do you forget that which I teach you so swiftly? You know that the law forbids a Celestrian to stand against his superior. Now go to Apis Major, and tell him of the successful completion of your task. Well, fine then. Well, fine then, Aquila. Jeez. All right, let's just go. Let's go talk to Fancy Beard Man again. Well, if you weren't gonna listen, why'd you ask? Let's see, piecing out steel? Alrighty, all good. Alright. I did it.
Well done, Lumen. And how did mighty Yggdrasil appear to you? She was fiercely aglow. Oh, it seems the time may soon be upon us. As I'm sure you're aware, it is we Celestrians' duty to tend mighty Yggdrasil until such time as she bears fruit. It is to this end that guardians watch over mortal kind and gather benevolence. And now, Lumen, guardian of Angel Falls, I believe you know what must be done next. You are to return to the Protectorate and continue to gather benevolence, this time without Aquila to accompany you. Make ready and then speak with the female Celestian who stands guard over the great portal on the floor below. May all the bodies of the heavens watch over you, Lumen, guardian of Angel Falls.
Alright, I need some water. We're already getting to the point where I need water. There we go, that's better. The old voices. The old voices are going to be the ones that kill me. Everything else is fine. It's just the trying to do a deep old voice is difficult. Alright, Valkyrie Lady. Maybe I should say, you know what? This is going to be a playthrough where you realize I'm a very compulsive saver. I save after everything whenever I can. But hey, this is a game with save points, so it's not like I can spam saves constantly. Don't read the comments. We got the Dragon Quest, boys! Indeed, we've gotten our first of many Dragon Quests. Oh, damn neurotypical behavior. I'm gonna ask if I can do something, but I don't actually want your honest opinion. Lumi thirsty. When do you unlock the M16? You gotta get to level 99 first. You have to train, what is it? You have to train the gladiator class. Or not gladiator. You have to train the martial artist. And then you have to also train the performer. And those combine to give you a machine gun. I'm actually being dead serious when I say that. There are some fun builds that you can do in this game with certain abilities.
Ah, Lumen, you wish to descend to the Protectorate, I take it?
Yeah.
So, Lumen, the time has finally come for you to descend to the Protectorate alone. Good luck, Guardian Lumen. May the assistance you bestow upon the mortals of Angel Falls give rise to galaxies of benevolence.
Wait, what? I'm being serious. There is a ability combo that I would personally describe as the machine gun. It's not a literal machine gun, but it gets the point across. Alright. I think, you know what? I think this is gonna be our first British. This is gonna be our first British. Gonna be our first British of the night. Alright.
It really is weird. What's weird? The name... You mean the name thing on that Guardian statue there, OvO?
Of course I mean the name thing, Hugo. You dope. I'm sure it said equips something before, but now it's Lumen.
Really? Well, it said Lumen for as long as I can remember.
How long's that exactly? You remember reading it before?
That's funny. Can't say I do.
You see, everyone around here's weird. It's only just changed, and everyone thinks it's been like that forever.
Aha! It must have been... it must have been the work of the village guardian, then.
Don't be such a wally. There's no such thing as guardians. They're just made up rubbish. It's only Erin who believes in all that nonsense. She's such a dumb, brunette.
Here's Ivor. Here's our skeptic. Here's Mr. Skeptic over here.
I don't believe in them angels or whatever.
As there's just me floating behind him.
Erin's always getting on about how everything is thanks to the Guardian. Stupid if you ask me. If this Guardian really exists, why doesn't she introduce him to me, eh?
Pro's out here with a Polnareff haircut. A little bit. Oh, hi Bird Gamer, welcome in. We're playing Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest 9, to be specific. An RPG that I very much love. Alright. Child. Be not afraid. I wish I could have like a be not afraid form. I just turn into a big ring.
That Ivor's so full of himself. Just because he's the mayor's son. Thinks he owns the place. Please, Guardian Lumen, can you answer my prayers and teach him a lesson for us?
Okay.
Ironzo is getting... Oh,
Yeah. You've already said your piece, Ivor. Teach Ivor a little lesson. This is why I had to take off the sword as a precaution. We don't need to be doling out any divine punishment, not yet. And we teach Ivor a little lesson. Bonk.
Ow! What the... Who did that? The village guardian, I suppose? Oi, guardian, if you're really there, shouldn't you be helping people, not going around hitting them? I wonder what's up with Ivor all of a sudden.
Alright. Well, let's see, we gotta find magic good guy crystals. There's an inscription that reads, Our Guardian Lumen. Doesn't look an awful lot like Lumen, though. That is kind of a funny thing. Just like, I'm picturing, you know, you have like ghosts of old historical figures or like mythical figures, and they're just like looking at the icons that people make of them. And then they're just like, I don't have does my beard really look like that? You know?
That lazy layabout son of the mayor sometimes goes off outside the village on his own. Dangerous if you ask me. I don't care how many weapons he has. He's still not exactly a formidable foe, is he?
King Arthur is like, I wasn't that thin. I was a king in the Middle Ages. I was a portly fella. Or something magically changed and people aren't perceiving it. Maybe it was the work of magical beings. No, that's dumb. When were we playing? We already played, huh? Now we need to play and. We also need to play it. We played, huh? So now we need to play as well as and. Yes, indeed.
Oh, what was that? Could have sworn somebody was trying to talk to me.
Hello?
Lumen? Is that you, Honored Guardian?
Yeah.
Silly me. What am I saying?
No. Okay. Let's see. Don't think I can go outside yet. Guardian can't just wander off and leave the place to Storm and protect, but I want to go outside and protect the town from monsters. That's still doing my job, right? I can go out and punch slimes. Protect the countryside.
Erin's been working really hard, even though her grief at her father's death. She's only a young thing, and yet she runs the inn all by herself. And she takes care of the old man, too. She's an inspiration, that girl.
King Arthur. They think I was British? No, King Arthur is a, King Arthur is a blonde Japanese girl. Anyway. Yeah, hello, horse. You're cool. Cool that the nun can almost perceive us. Yeah, it is neat. It's a neat detail that of all the people who are in the town, it's the nun who's like, oh, are you there?
Well, I suppose I gotta get the stable cleaned. Out a bit sharpish. Oh, I'm ever so sleepy, though. My body feels like it's made of lead.
Okay. I actually believe you for a second there, Lumi. When are we getting Lumen body pillow merch? Once again, I said, if my channel grows to a certain point, you never know. There's a small chance I could cut a deal with Cuddly Octopus, but that all depends on whether or not I find success at like a high level. Like a high enough level to make a deal with a premier body pillow company.
What the? How come it's so clean? I only just started to tidy up when I dozed off. Oh, that must be it. The Guardian's been helping me out while I've been sleeping. Thank you, Lumen. I'll work harder from now on, I promise. I'll have me another horse in no time, you see.
Story of King Arthur is a French story. Yeah, you have the you have your modern media rivalries, right? You have like your modern like just miscellaneous like games or movies or whatever else. Whereas like you have two split fan bases. Back in the day, it was Charlemagne versus King Arthur. Which band of knights are you a fan of? Do you like Charlie's Paladins, or are you into the Knights of the Round? Anyway, Lumen acquires a crystal of benevolescence. You do, I need a body pillow, Lumen. Brexon, you're half the reason why I don't want to do merch at the moment. With merch comes very dangerous and questionable memes.
My brother's working so hard at taking care of that horse lately. He said it's because he wants to buy another one. I just hope he's not overdoing it.
Dear, hello there.
That Ivor will be the death of me. Still playing around like a young boy at his age. He'll never be able to follow in my footsteps and take over his mare if he carries on like this.
I know, the jar is too obvious. That's the one problem. Anyway, I didn't talk to the dog. Let's talk to the dog. Ooh. Hi, doggy. Lumen acquires a keepsake ring. Ooh. Alright. I'm putting Lumen in a jar. I'm surprised that with the Spamton plush they didn't do with the milk jar. Yeah. Lumen sock. See, that's something I could get behind. Socks that are like little bird feet. I could get behind that. I'd market that. I'd wear that. Ground me if you want. Nothing will unjar the Lumen plushie. Yeah, no, I would be down with what was it? I'd be down with bird socks that are like, you know, themed on my model. Anyway.
If I was just a bit more sprightly, I'd be able to help Erin out a bit. I'm so frustrated with myself for being too weak to help her. If only my son was still alive.
Let's go to the inn. Let's see, oh, here she is. Cute village girl, how you doing?
What should I make for the guests tonight? Bean soup or
Potato stew. Oh yeah, this is hella British. This is hella British.
If only we had some meat. It's no good serving the same old stuff every time.
I don't often stay here, but I must say the service is always faultless. I'm sure it would be a roaring success if it was a bit bigger and a more popular destination.
The British alarm's going off. Shepherd's pie. Wee bit of beans on toast. Have your right chipper in a quick. What even was that, anyway? Let's go to the church now. Also, neat thing. The adventure log lies open on the table. Record your deeds so far, indeed. I will record my deeds. I liked him at this priest, he's just sitting there and he's seeing his book flip around, and he's just like, is this it? Are the end days coming? What if I just took off my holy raiment? What if I just removed my holy garments? Your guardian is here. In his undergarments. Anyway. Potatoes better than beans. I can agree with that. I can definitely agree with that, Marco.
Please, Guardian Lumen, help to reunite my husband's ring and I.
Oh, well here you go. Give me beans on toast, I'm slapping it out of your hands. You just write, don't mind me on the book. Lumen slips the keepsake ring into the old lady's coat pocket.
That's funny. My coat suddenly feels a wee bit heavier. Lord Almighty, it's my Bruce's ring. Well, I just don't understand it. I searched high and low for this old thing before, and I couldn't find it anywhere. Must be Lumen's doing. Aren't we lucky to have a guardian who watches over us so well? Thank you. Thank you, Lumen.
Gets me about beans. It doesn't sound that bad. It's like British people act like it's their best dish. Yeah. Beans on toast, something I'd make because I couldn't be bothered to actually try. Yeah. Grandma! Aww. Alright. Lumen acquires another crystal of benevolence. All the music in this game is so nostalgic to me. Like, every song in this game is just ridiculously nostalgic. Oh, hi, Aquila. How you doing?
You're taking your new role very seriously. I'm glad to see, Lumen. What is it? You feel your old master does not trust you to work alone. It is my duty now to patrol the entire Protectorate. Though you guard it well, I must sometimes revisit my old territory. And as I am here, Lumen, there is one last lesson I must teach you. As guardians, it is our duty to tend to our mortal flock. But this means more than merely watching over the living. Sometimes we must help those who have passed away, but whose souls continue to roam the land. You hear it too, do you not? The voice of a wandering soul here in the village, in need of your assistance.
Name is really fitting for this game. Yeah, the gimmick with the angel, like the gimmick with all of the angels, like the Celestians. The gimmick with the Celestians is that they're all named after constellations, I believe. Because like you have Aquila. Earlier he mentioned a character named Corvus. I think Opus Major. I want to say Opus Major. That sounds like a constellation. Columba could be a constellation. Couldn't it? Like another name that would be fitting, for me at least, would be like, I could do like Sagittari, or like Sagittae, because Sagittarius. I think Altair, like Altair and Vega are stars, I believe. They're all like sky names, right? They're all named after like celestial objects because they're Celestrians. It's kind of neat. I like it. Oh hey Phobia, welcome in. We are playing Dragon Quest 9 to be specific. Anyway, hello there, Mr. Horn Man with Horns. How you doing?
What's wrong with people around here nowadays? Why is everyone giving me the cold shoulder? There's someone who's prepared to give me the time of day at last. Listen here, can you tell me how come everyone's ignoring me? Hang on a minute. What's with that get-up, eh? You ain't a... Oh my days, you are! You're a Celestian, ain't you? So I'm already... I've breathed me last, is it? Go on, come on then. You can tell me. I can take it. That's what happened, innit? And cheers for being straight with me, mister. Celestian. So basically, I've kicked a bucket, right? Well, it's a good thing you told me. When I told everyone was ignoring me, I was about ready to do myself in anyway.
Jesus. Damn. Damn.
But now I know what's what. I can just get on with it and, well, you know, rest in peace and all that.
And that's that. That's all you gotta do sometimes. You just have to walk up to a ghost and be like, bro, you died like 100 years ago. And he's just like, oh, really? Damn, okay. There we go. He's just like, oh, geez, okay, cool. Glad to know people weren't just ignoring me. That would have been sucky. It's like, yeah, sure. Glad we could get this leather bondage man to find peace. The thugs have such weird designs, but they're fun. I like the thug design. See? He's a little confused, but he's got the spirit. He's a little confused because he's a spirit. Wait, no one did that to me. You've done well, Lumen. Thanks to your intervention, a mortal soul has made its peace, and is now at rest. The benevolence of a departed soul shines more brilliantly than any. You'll be returned to the observatory with it post-haste, no doubt. Yeah. I'm good to go. Then I shall bid you farewell for now. I have much to do here in the Protector... Starflight Express. Indeed, it has been unusually active of late. I've changed my mind. I shall accompany you to the observatory after all, Lumen. See, this game has a train in it. Why are people playing that honky Star Rail game? That honky Star Rail game? Why are people playing the honky Star Rail game? This game has a train in it. This should get your this should get your train jollies. Anyway, I have important matters to discuss with Opus Major. Please excuse me. I will say, something weird I just noticed. Right? Something weird I just noticed. If you scroll back in the stream a little bit, Aquila's ear texture is on both sides. So he has ears facing outward on both sides. I never noticed that about the ear texture in this game. That's weird. That's really weird, actually. I wonder if it's like that on my model. If you can even see, like, my character model. Like, a little bit? You can kind of see it. If you look really closely, the wings are kind of in the way. But I'm pretty sure the ear texture is on both sides of the ear. Because it's like a 2D object. That's actually really funny. I like that. That's a funny detail about the character models in this game. See here, gonna go sleep, Skylord? Alrighty, all good. Thanks for dropping by, hope you get a good sleep. You continue on with your adventure, yes. Because we have some magic glowy stuff to give to a big divine tree. We gotta give the forbidden gummies, as it was put earlier. The forbidden god candy. Alright. Do you have anything different to say? Opus Major and Aquila ascended these stairs a short while ago. Both of them to go together to mighty Yggdrasil. Something momentous is afoot. Anyway. I actually haven't talked to these people before, I don't think. Let's see.
No! You found me! Forgive me, Oh, it's you, Lumen. You frightened me. I heard tell of strange goings-on at the foot of my Yggdrasil, and hid myself here to protect myself from harm. Or hid here to protect myself from harm. Ah, to witness such a sight makes my heart swell within me. To think that the benevolence I have worked so hard to gather has contributed to mighty Yggdrasil's blooming. Has mighty Yggdrasil finally borne fruit? Are the figs here at last?
I mean, that must be the case. Look at this. We have 3 character models in the shot. That must mean something important is happening. Well met, Lumen. Truly, you've chosen a fortuitous moment to join us. Behold, Yggdrasil. She is ready to burst into bloom with all the benevolence we have offered unto her.
Oh! Yes, she's but a hair's breadth now from bearing fruit. Fig bloom hails the opening of the heavenly gates, and sets the Celestians on the path to salvation. And lo, it shall be in the celestial carriage that we, the chosen custodians, journey unto the realm of the...
Wait, this is Aquila saying this. Damn it. I messed that up, my bad. And lo, it shall be in the celestial carriage that we, the chosen custodians, journey unto the realm of the Almighty. It is time, Lumen. Offer the benevolence you have gathered unto mighty Yggdrasil. Do so, and she will surely bear fruit at long last. Me trying to Minecraft while a trio of Olays constantly giggle in my ear. Alright, well, let's go ahead and give some stuff to a tree. But real quick, I gotta check a thing. Hold on a moment. It's kind of funny. I scrolled over to check my my stream stuffs, and the chat is like 30 minutes behind, and it's like trying to catch up. That's really funny, actually. Let's see. All right. Well, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and hand off our magical crystals. Although, real quick, before we do it, let's look at them in our inventory because I didn't do that yet. A crystallized mass of mortal gratitude, benevolence. Crystallized gratitude. This game did gratitude crystals before Skyward Sword, anyway. Although a bit funny, we have 2 Sky games that both have gratitude crystals. Anyway, let's do it.
Behold, the sacred figs bloom. and the celestial chariot appears. Praise be, all is as it was foretold.
Gonna close those.
Yup.
Oh. Oh.
What is the meaning of this? Were we deceived?
Hey, I'm kind of losing my grip here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well. And see, it's funny how you make that main character died rolled credits jokes, because that's kind of what just happened. It's more or less what just happened. Alright, let's turn those back on. And that's my story. That's my story. That's the story of how I entered the mortal realm.
Hey, it's that Lumen character who turned up just after the earthquake the other day.
Oops. A minute.
Oi! Wakey wakey! What are you doing there staring off into space? I don't know what Aaron's thinking. I don't know what Aaron thinks she's doing bothering with the likes of him. He won't tell us where he's from. His clothes are all weird. I won't trust him as far as I could throw him. I bet it's his name that's got Aaron so keen. Same as our village guardians, after all. Huh. That's even his real name. But he's just some no-good wandering minstrel taking on a guardian's name to get a free lunch. Well, listen to this, oddball. I won't let you get away with any funny business on my patch. Yeah, watch your step. OvO doesn't like Aaron giving all of her attention to you. Shut up, you idiot! Why'd you even say that? Uh-oh.
What's going on? What are you two bothering Lumen for?
Should I make her British? I feel like it's odd that I didn't, like, I basically made everyone else in the town some variety of English. And then Aaron, I'm just speaking in like a default female voice. I'll try it. We'll see.
Hi, Aaron. Nothing's going on. Just teaching Lumen here a few village rules. Anyway, we're just leaving. Come on, Hugo.
I don't know why Ivor's so full of himself these days. He never used to be like that. Anyway, you must be feeling better now if you're out walking around, Lumen. Coming up here reminds me of when I first found you. I was so surprised. You must have got caught up in the earthquake and fallen from the top of the waterfall. You're lucky you survived.
Well, what can I say? I'm quite durable.
Anyway, I'm heading home. There's nothing more to do at the inn for now. Enjoy the rest of your walk, but make sure you don't overdo it, okay? I'll see you back at the house.
I broke a block above a lantern. Lantern fell and set me on fire. Truly the modded experience. It just reminds me of all the, what is it? What was the name of that mod? RL Craft. The one that was really, that was like a hot topic for a while. It reminds me of how like you would have the RL Craft videos where people were getting like crushed by falling trees and whatnot. But yeah. So we are now as oh, it is. Oh, you are playing RL Craft. Gotcha, gotcha. So as Mr. Ivor. What was it? As Mr. Ivor put it, I'm now a minstrel, which is an old fancy term for clown. Ivor decided to dub me the clown class. I went from an angelic being to being the clown class. Lovely, lovely. Well, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's a minor inconvenience that I am now trapped in the mortal realm. Anyway, hello there, Miss Nun Lady.
Ah, you're the one who's staying with Aaron at the moment, aren't you, my child? Are you on the mend now? It really is a miracle that you survived that fall from the falls.
That fall from the falls.
With just a few bumps and bruises. You must have a guardian watching over you, my child. It's the only explanation.
Let's see, well, may as well. After that lively experience of being cast from heaven and having my wings stripped from my body. I think that's a good time as any to save. We actually have a decent bit of coins right now, I just noticed. That's good. That's gonna help us. Alright. You've been demoted from Divine Being to Jester. Wow, okay, yeah, this place got rocked. The bell got knocked out of the church steeple.
I think Erin's quite worried about the lack of guests coming to stay at the inn. She's been very kind to you, helping you in your hour of need. So you'll have to try and help her somehow too.
Fair enough, fair enough. One good deed needs to be repaid with another.
You're that minstrel Erin's taken in, aren't you? I heard you have the same name as our village guardian. I'm sure it must just be a funny coincidence. That name of yours is one I'm grateful to. That's for sure.
It's cute that she's hanging out with the dog now, as well. I like that. Oh wait, no, it's her dog. What am I doing?
Well, I never. It's not like my little darling to take to a stranger so quickly.
It is a cute detail, though, that you find out, oh, it was her dog who found her wedding ring. Let's see here, contents of pots and barrels are always the same. Yeah. In other words, cracking open barrels, worthwhile sometimes, but you shouldn't do it all the time, unless you have time to kill. Alright, young minstrel. So what do you have for sale? Copper sword, a soldier sword, leather whip, a fan, a couple of shields, a bandana, wayfarer's clothes. I kind of want to buy those, not gonna lie, actually. Yeah, let's get some wayfarer's clothes. Because one of the cool things about this Dragon Quest is that, you can do proper character customization. Because most of the time in Dragon Quest, you're kind of a fixed character. This one was all about doing character customization. So now I have a cool cape. And I'm gonna wear it, because I like it. Alrighty. Let's see. Gotta keep wandering the village for a little while. Little details are fun like that. That one old lady in one of the Pokemon games who says a hyena is her betrothed or something. Hey, you know what? We don't question it. Although, speaking of Pokemon, I was wondering if the topic might come up. I didn't really make any video around it, but I did watch that, what was it? Pokemon did like a little direct thing, like the other day. I think it was beginning of this week. But yeah, the Pokemon direct thing. That was interesting. They showed some more stuff about the Scarlet and Violet DLCs. And they look pretty good. Still probably not going to buy them until they're fully released, like both parts. Because I want to know how worth it is. But yeah. Now I need... What was it? I really need... I don't know. I have like mixed feelings towards Pokemon nowadays. I'm like, you know what? I'm probably going to fall off on like mainline Pokemon games. But if they keep doing Pokemon Legends, I'm probably going to keep up with those a lot more. If they make more Legends games in the same vein as Arceus, that would be really fun. So here, I left for 20 minutes. What did I miss? Ooh. Well, okay. How do I recap this? So basically, we offered up our good boy crystals. We offered up our good boy crystals to a magical tree, and as it was blossoming with magical fruits, a giant death laser came from Earth and just caused a horrible earthquake that then shook the figs from Yggdrasil and cast them down to the mortal realm. Then we got sucked into a giant laser, and then it blasted away our immortality and stripped our angel wings. So now we're immortal. Not immortal, we are a-mortal. And yeah, now we're trying to figure things out. We're trying to figure out what to do next. Cause like, well, I'm not a Celestrian anymore. So yeah. I hate when that happens.
Isn't it about time you did something useful with yourself rather than just hanging about the place causing trouble? You'd do well to take a leaf out of Erin's book. She's put in a lot of hard work at the inn, that girl. Huh? What's Erin got to do with it? I'm trying to find something I want to do anyway. And when I figure out what that is, I'll work my socks off. Probably.
You doing good there, Ivor?
Hey, what are you doing here? Oh, I didn't want anyone to see that. Better not tell Erin, okay? I mean, please don't tell Erin. You're that minstrel who fell from the top of the waterfall, ain't you? The one who Erin took in. If your injuries are healed, I suggest you find yourself some work, rather than just hanging about the place.
He's a little bit of a hard ass. The mayor is a little bit of a hard ass, but can't blame him. He's the mayor of a small village in the middle of nowhere. Makes sense that he'd want to have the people in his town being productive.
It's a real worry. We used to have lots of folks visiting our village because of the famous Angel's Tears water that we get from the falls. That's how we managed to make such a success of the inn, you see. During that earthquake, the mountain pass that connects us to the outside world was blocked by a landslide. Now nobody can reach us anymore. My son's inn is sitting there empty, without a customer in sight.
But we gotta fix that, don't we?
Hello again, Lumen. I've just this minute finished preparing the food. You look like you've had quite a long walk. I expect you probably just want to eat your dinner and turn in for the night, don't you? Yeah. Let's eat. Can you help me lay the table? You can have a rest as soon as we've finished eating. Don't worry.
Also, I decided to make Erin more British, because it was weird that everyone else in the town was a little British, and I just gave her, like, a default female voice. And no wonder his son ended up so uptight.
Morning, Lumen. Come on, get up. You have a visitor. OvO's here. He's got something or other he wants to talk to you about. He knows you're here, so I can't very well turn him away. Just give him a few minutes of your time, okay?
Alrighty. Let's see what he wants from us. You put a curse on her. Listen, like I said, everyone in Dragon Quest is British until proven otherwise. And, you know, until Dragon Quest IX gets a modern remake on, like, the Switch or something, or whatever the next Nintendo console is, right? Until Dragon Quest IX gets a full-on remake, which I think it could, right? The game's been out for, like, over 10 years now. I think Dragon Quest IX is, like, 12 years old, maybe 13. I think it's 13, actually, yeah. Because it came out in 2009. So yeah, it's 13. This game is 13 years old. It could do with a little bit of a touch-up. Especially now that, what is it? Now that Level 5, who co-developed this game with Square Enix, Level 5 appears to be on an upturn. Because, you know, they have a few new games coming out. Like, in one of the Nintendo Directs, they had, like, a new Professor Layton game, like a new IP that was Shin Megami Tensei, but with, like, magic police. You were, like, magic interdimensional police officers, and it was, like, a Shin Megami Tensei style game. And then they have the new Fantasy Life coming out. So, hey, if Level 5, you know, gets a boost, maybe they'll, maybe Square Enix will hit them up and be like, hey, guys, you want to make a Dragon Quest IX remake with, like, full voice acting and, like, Dragon Quest XI style graphics? Because that would be cool. I'd play that game. I'd play that game forever. But yeah. Anyway, Ivor, what do you need?
Hey, Lumen. Don't look so surprised. There's something I want to talk to you about. That's all. We can't talk about it here, though. Come outside for a minute. So here's the thing. You've heard about how the pass has been blocked by a landslide, right? Well, that pass is a lifeline for us here in Angel Falls. We're totally cut off if we can't use it. It's a real problem for it's a real problem for everyone, I mean. So I was thinking, what better time for Ivor to come to the rescue? I'm gonna clear the landslide and make it passable again. It'll get my dad off my back for a while, and I know Aaron will be pleased as well. There's just one hitch with my perfect plan. Since the earthquake, there have been lots of monsters about, and it's pretty dangerous to leave the village now. That's where you come in. I was thinking that maybe you could tag along. You minstrel types are generally pretty handy in a scrap, right? Can I count on you to help me out? Knew it. Right then, you lead the way, Lumen. It's easy enough to find. You just head out of the village and follow the road east. Oh yeah, and let's keep this to ourselves, okay? We don't want everyone sticking their beaks in.
First party member. Ivor joins Lumen. Woo. Great, my first party member. Joy. He is level 3 though, credit where it's due. He's not a complete whelp. He is level 3. Let's see, I'm gonna put... You know what, we'll see how well I do barehanded. We'll see if barehanded Lumen is viable at the moment, but I'll hold on to my sword, just in case. So your Lumi becomes a Dragon Quest IX channel. Well, not like I'd be opposed to it. If it did get a modern re-release with all of the same online mechanics that the original game had, I'd be very down. see. Let me grab the bandana as well, actually. Yeah, there we go. Now I've got a costume. I'm blue. Dabba-dee, dabba-die. But in all seriousness, whenever the new Fantasy Life game comes out, which should be by the end of this year, could still be a few months off, but by the end of this year, the new Fantasy Life is coming out, and I'm going to, like, mainline that game when it releases, because Fantasy Life is one of my top favorite 3DS games. So yeah, that's going to be a regular thing whenever it releases.
Here comes another lamb to the slaughter. You can't go out there, you know. There's monsters about. Stop trying to scare people. We're leaving the village and there's nothing you can do about it. Wait a minute. What are you doing with him, Ivor? Since when were you best mates? You're a pain sometimes. We're just gonna clear the landslide, that's all. Oh, right. But there really are monsters about, you know? Nothing I can't handle. Just let us by, will you? Hold us up any longer and there'll be trouble. Go on then, I'm not stopping you. But if you get tired or hurt, you'll come straight back to the village if you know what's good for you. A quick rest at Aaron's house should be enough to get your strength back up again. No need to be a hero.
But the whole point of Dragon Quest is to be a hero, you dunce. Alright. We're on the field. The video game can start for real. Let's do it. An hour and a half of intro later, we are now playing Dragon Quest and punching our first slime in the face. Okay. 2 damage. You know what? Okay. Second slime. Well, technically this is the third, because there's 2 slimes in the tutorial battle. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the sword. We'll have fun with weird gimmicks later. For now, we'll stick with the sword. One of the 2 got clapped by the tutorial. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Well, then this is the 3rd slime. There we go. Also, this is probably a good time for me to mention, I did turn on a few things. I turned on a few things that are possibly going to make our adventure a little bit more exciting. Ouch. Oh wait, that wasn't me. It's fine. Just a couple small modifiers. One of which won't exactly be apparent for a little while. But you know, we'll get there. Ooh, yeah, okay. These things. I'm pretty sure this enemy gives the most experience. These sack dudes. The sack squatch. I love the enemy names in Dragon Quest. Oh no. Okay, good. It's our first status effect as well, because it can blind. Yeah, sack squatch gives a ton of experience. It is a great thing to farm on. They're just a little bit tanky. Pharaoh's Curse. Yes, 7 experience. That's... Ooh, yeah, there we go. First level. Nice. And an antidotal herb. How nice. Yeah, we're gonna explore a little bit. Oh. Little bat dude wants to fight. A teeny sanguini. Yeah! Ooh, tanky little fella. Ooh, there's a tanky little feller there. We're fine. That's a Pokemon. Could be. It could be, for sure. Some enemies I could see that for. Oh. And now it's dead. Ooh. Hey, missed. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna want to fight as many enemies as we can, because getting levels is gonna be great. Also money, of course, so we can gear up. I don't know what kind of weapons I want to focus on, because here's the thing, right? Currently, we are a minstrel. That's what we're stuck as the clown class, and we're gonna be the clown class for a while. But eventually, reclassing does become an option. So yeah, I don't know what class I want to play as, but that's a long ways off. Ooh! Wow, okay. You know what? Props to Ivor, he scored the first critical hit of the adventure. I don't think I've ever seen him score a critical hit, that's really funny. Ivor got the first crit of the game. Also, yeah, that sound effect though, like, damn. The critical hit sound effect is so hot, I love it. I want to date the critical hit sound effect. Hey, there we go, level 3. And I have my healing spell. Nice. Can already hit the heal button. Yeah. That's very helpful. See. Literal punching bag enemies. Kind of, yeah. Considering that the sack squatches give you so much experience. And you just get a beat on them, like, yeah, pretty much. A Furby. You know what? I like that comparison. Sanguinis basically are Furbies. They're demonic Furbies. I guess that's kind of an oxymoron, or a redundancy. Kind of a redundancy to say demonic Furbies. Yeah! Yeah, we're already getting quite strong. This is great. Let's see. I believe in, like, the bottom... It doesn't notice our presence, eh? Nice, we get free attacks. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, I'm pretty sure in the bottom left of the map, there's a really good item spot that we're gonna want to check out. For now, anyway. Also, you don't want to pass the sack squatch. Ooh, 2 of them. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's such a catchy battle theme, I love it. Like, it's a battle theme that worms its way into my head, and I love it. There we go, 10. Big old 10 experience. Oh. Also, another thing that's cool. This is the type of RPG where enemies are on the overworld. We don't have to deal with random encounters. So theoretically, you can just avoid encounters if you don't want to fight things. And I love it. I don't know if this was the first Dragon Quest that did that. Like, I don't know if Dragon Quest 8 or Dragon Quest 7 did it. I know at the very least Dragon Quest 6 was still doing random encounters. Oh, head pats? Hold on. Hold on. Let me just, I'll give you your gosh darn head pats. Yeah. Nice. Thank you for the pats. I appreciate it. Pat the burb. Okay, so 27 furnaces and a 3x3x3 construction makes a jumbo furnace. Melting 27 furnaces in a jumbo furnace makes jumbo furnace item. It upgrades the jumbo furnace. Yeah, multi-block structures. Multi-block structures are definitely a classic. What's the mod that does it? There's... I think it was like Tinkerer's Workshop is the mod that I'm thinking of. But the one that lets you craft your own tools, like, piece by piece. Where it's like, hey, you can make, what was it? Like, you can make a longsword. And that longsword can have, like, let's see here, like, a crossguard, a handle, and a blade, all made of different materials that give it different effects. And yeah, that one you got to make, like, a giant smelter where you got to dump in metal to cast stuff, and it was really fun. Like, you could literally make just this giant column and pour all of your liquid metals into it. Ah, they discontinued it. That's unfortunate. Would be cool if someone picked it back up at some point and, like, continued developing. On a minute. It's really weird how, like, literally the YouTube stream interface, like, the chat is so behind. Like, on my OBS it looks fine, but scrolling back it looks so weird. There we go. Okay, now it's caught up. Alrighty. Ugh. Ooh, 12. Okay. We're hitting 12s now. Already up to double digits on our damage output. That's pretty good. There we go, okay. We can stock up on medicinal herbs. Also, this butterfly enemy, I want to say, this is the highest singular experience that we can get at the moment. Or it's the enemy that gives us the most experience in one hit. It's like Sasquatch. Ooh! Oh, I love the critical sound effects so much. Oh, it's so good. The critical sound is so good. I love it. Nice. 7. They give us 7 apiece. That's very nice. Those butterfly things give us 7 apiece. Sorry about that. I think I should probably take another drink of water. Butterfly's face looks like an angry Wiggler from Mario. It does have that same sort of like bright red thing going on. Like if it just had a bunch of segments attached, then it would be spot on. All right. Also, let me I just realized I haven't been doing it enough. Let me consult the strategy guide to see if I'm missing anything so far. Let's see. So, oh, yep. I mean, we're doing the right thing right now, going by the strategy guide. It says verbatim, If you've been hankering for a chance to fight, get some money, and see what combat is all about, now's your chance. There are monsters all over the area near Angel Falls. You're free to fight and explore to your heart's content. Well, perfect. Glad to hear it. Let's see here. When to move on, you can race ahead through the story if you like, but many Dragon Quest players like to stick around and hack at things for a while. If you do that here, consider getting up to at least level 3. I'm level 4. Guess I over-leveled already. Whoopsie. This teaches your hero the basic heal spell, which really helps to keep your party in fighting shape. Also, if you get up to 240 gold pieces, it's worth buying the Soldier's Sword from the item shop. Gives your hero a bit of a boost to attack compared to the Copper Sword. If you're really having fun slapping around lowly monsters, stay in this spot until level 5. Doesn't take long. Yeah. This is the first time your hero receives skill points. Interesting. I like that. Also, there's a really great sentence in here. Monsters in Dragon Quest IX are very polite. Instead of hiding in the background and triggering random battles, they walk out in the open. I like that way of describing it, though. Like, old RPG battle systems where enemies would randomly encounter you, the monsters are very rude. Compared to these monsters, which are polite and kind of let you take your time. Alright, 10 experience. Gentlemanly monsters. I like that a lot. It's just like, you know what? It's something I just thought about. Maybe we scared the monsters into not doing random battles because they tried to trigger a random battle on Erin and her grandpa when they were walking home to the village. And then myself and Aquila swoop in and just ruin their day. So then I don't know, after those monsters like reformed or whatever, like after they like resurrected those couple of slimes and the Cruel Cumber, they went off to all their buddies and were like, hey, if you try to ambush people, these 2 pissed off angels are gonna swoop down and beat the crap out of you. So maybe don't do that anymore. That's what I'm going with. That's how I'm choosing to believe things played out. Although granted, that only really makes sense for the area we're in. I do kind of want to hit level 5, like it was saying, because getting skill points would be nice. Although granted, I don't know if I'm going to invest my skill points, now that I think about it. Because that is a cool thing as well. When we get to it, I'll explain it. A little bit more money. Gotta say, there's level 5. I gotta say, Peach Sour Patch Kids, very nice. Peach Sour Patch Kids are very, very nice. They effectively just taste like that Peach Rings candy. Like just your standard like gummy Peach Rings, but smaller. Smaller and slightly less gummy. Anyway, skill points! Use the skill points you earn to increase your party members' skills and learn new spells, abilities, and traits. The Allocate Skill Points command is now available on the MISC menu, miscellaneous menu. You can allocate skill points from the miscellaneous menu whenever you want. So yeah, as a minstrel, we can specialize in swords, whips, or battle fans. We can also go into shields, and we have our litheness, which is our skill as a performer. And honestly, this, so here's the thing. Earlier I was mentioning the idea of a machine gun build. And if you pair together a certain skill that the martial artist job gives you with the final move on litheness, have a ball, you effectively turn into a machine gun. Because have a ball is you juggling and then throwing balls at monsters, and it's 5 random attacks, but against a singular target, it's 5 attacks in a row on the same target. So against a boss, if you use a certain thing that gives you a damage multiplier, and pair it with have a ball, you get to just, yeah, you get to fire a rapid fire stream of ridiculously hard-hitting moves, and it's awesome. It was the way I got through my very first playthrough of this game, once I unlocked it. It took a while, but it was very nice. Let's see here. Whip 'em monsters, we know which weapon. I'm a fan of wink wink nudge nudge. QCI skill 3. Yeah, no, I might go into whips. I'm gonna hold on to my points for now until I make a decision, but whips would be good. In fact, whips are really fun. But they do take some investment. Swords, they're vanilla, but they're really strong. I will say, swords are like the generic choice, but they're the strong choice. Because I think swords are one of the hardest hitting weapons in the game. I'm pretty sure the hardest hitting weapons are swords, hammers, and axes. In terms of raw attack power. And they specialize in different things. So like swords have type effectiveness, as you can see, like Dragon Slash, good for slaying dragons. Metal Slash kills metal enemies faster. And so on. Let's see here. Fans are kind of fun. They have some cool like statuses you can play with. Shields, they're shields. They protect you. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to my points for now. You're an angel with a machine gun. I remember listening to Nightcore versions of that song long, long ago.
Long ago. In my younger days.
And whenever I'm feeling nostalgic and want to look back on that stuff. But yeah. A gacha player saying one other game. Wow, this reminds me of Arknights. Alright.
Finally, we're here at last. The landslide's somewhere in these woods, apparently.
Oh. Hello, train. This is like the deep, like, blah.
What are you staring at? It's just a fallen tree. I don't get what's so fascinating about it. You can be properly weird sometimes, you know that? The landslide's this way. I'll go on ahead.
Nightcore Angel with a shotgun to find our generation. Alright, well, red treasure chest. What's this gonna have? A golden ring. That's our first accessory. Nice. Bonus defense. So yeah, a big thing with the treasure chests in this game. Red treasure chests are, what was it? Red treasure chests are generally more important. Like, they carry highly valuable items. Whereas blue treasure chests, they respawn. Right? Blue treasure chests, they give you generally consumable items. Oh. You know what? You know what, Brexon? You know what, Brexon? That's actually a good point. Hold on. I feel like I should rename this stream real quick. Let me change the name. Hang on. I think you guys will have to refresh in order to see it, but give me a sec. There. There we go. I changed the name of the stream to Whoops, my wings fell off. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy, my wings fell off. Oh crap. I didn't mean to skip that dialogue. Damn it. It's fine. It's fine. Something something. Oh, why was that person acting like they could see the train? Here. Unironically, this is one of your comfiest. Unironically, this is one of your comfiest streams. Well, nice to hear. I'm glad it's been cozy. This is a game that I feel like should be cozy. Also, it changed automatically. YouTube is not happy with it. Uh-huh. Hold on a minute. Seems like it's running for me? I don't know. I usually keep I keep my stream open. I keep my stream open just to make sure it's running comfortably. Like I'm watching it myself at the same time. We good now. And time for you to gotcha. That's all good, Cringe. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. If you're going to sleep, I hope you get a good sleep. Yeah, I think the music. I would imagine the music. For me, it's the music that makes this game so cozy. It has such a nice soundtrack. Anyway, yeah, that's a landslide. That's a landslide, all right.
This is worse than I thought.
Yep, see ya, Cringe.
Is this it? Oh, it's so much bigger than I thought. You and I will never be able to shift this on our own. Stupid landslide. I was so ready to see the look on Dad's face when I came back to the village a hero. Oh. Hello? Is someone there? Hello? If you're there, say something. Huh? Sounds like there's someone on the other side. Hey, I'm over here. It's me, OvO from Angel Falls. No doubt you've heard of me. Jings, someone from Angel Falls. We're soldiers sent from Stornway. King Scott has sent us to clear the landslide. Blimey.
See, I'm doing. There's a good reason for me to do this like garbage British accent. There's a good reason for me to make this as British as possible. My dude just said blimey.
Blimey. The King of Stornway must really rate Angel Falls to bother helping us out like that. Suppose that means we're not really needed here then. Huh. I wish we hadn't bothered coming all this way. Wait. There's an urgent matter we need to ask you about. Do you happen to know if a lass called Patty made her way to your village just after the earthquake? She works at the inn in Stornway, but she took off one day for Angel Falls, and we've heard nothing of her since. Patty? Patty? Nope, doesn't ring any bells. Why would she want to come to Angel Falls anyway? Aye, well, the rumour has it she was on her way there through the hexagon. The path there's been blocked too, though, so we've no way of finding out where she is. The hexagon? That old ruin we used to have to go traipsing all the way through before this pass was built. No one goes there anymore.
jam-packed with monsters and falling apart so badly it might come down on your head. There's no way a woman will go through that alone. The rumors must be wrong.
Alright, well perhaps you could just relay to your village the fact that the road will be open again soon.
And if you could ask around about Patty while you're at it, that'd be grand. No problemo. Just leave it to me. You can always count on OvO. Come on, Lumen. Come on. Come on, then. Come on, then. Home time. I reckon they'll be pretty pleased to hear the news. We got another Dragon Quest.
Yeah. We've acquired our next Dragon Quest. Go home. I can't wait to make this game a series. It's gonna be a really long series with a whole bunch of questing and monster slaying, and it's gonna be great. This is the perfect game for me to do as a long series on the channel. Because there's a lot of game. There's a lot of game in this video game. Oh. Oh, hey, butterfly thing. God, I already feel like I've grinded my character up a lot. It's like I'm already up to level 5. What do you mean this game isn't just a 20-hour-long cosmetic shop? I mean, the cosmetics are a big part of it. But the nice thing is that we're going to be working for those costumes. And those costumes actually have a benefit to us. I will say, there's a small part of me. There's a very small part of me that wants to turn on the all items cheat. And then I'm going to handpick a couple items that I really like that are purely cosmetic things. Because, like, what? Let's see. There's, lots of these guys. Because a big thing, this game had a lot of DLC, like, you know, free download DLC. It had a lot of bonus quests and costumes, but none of that stuff is really easily accessible now. Because, you know, Nintendo DS servers are offline. You have to use, like, a bunch of elaborate methods that people have concocted to try and access the quests again. Because the data is in the game, but you had to download them to actually activate the content. Yeah, anyway, there's a bunch of costumes from old Dragon Quest games, and none of them are particularly powerful stat-wise. They're like all very like middling if you look at them for their actual numbers, but they do look nice. Because they're like classic outfits that protagonists in old Dragon Quest games wore. So I don't know. I was thinking I could do an all items code. Pick out those costumes so that I have them in my inventory. And then I'll just delete everything else. We'll see. We'll see if maybe I could give that a shot. Simply because they're things that you can't access through normal gameplay anymore. Maybe. Anyway, let me do a save real quick now that we're back in town. We've done a whole lot. We've killed a lot of monsters. Just remember that the guy that would have cured cancer is either working on it right now, getting killed by Big Pharma, or hacking Dragon Quest. It is fun to think about, like, people, because the people who make, like, really elaborate video game mods, for example, and then you just have to wonder, Like, why aren't you making your own game at that point? Like, why aren't you just making your own game? Because it would probably be really good if you did that. Let's see, we have 283 gold. Nice. Nice. I'm down with that. And I'm thinking... Okay, it's gonna be a little bit of a... Gonna be a little bit of a hit to our damage output, but I'll take it. I like... The whips are really fun in this game. Ugh. Doesn't really sell for a lot, but... I'll do it. Alright, nice. That is a good point. That is a good point, that it's like someone has a lot of commitment to a specific game. I mean, hell, Skyrim modding. Skyrim modding is like as insane as it is in terms of the sheer volume of mods that people have created because people like making mods for that game. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it may, for one thing, Pokemon fan games. Considering how or more just Nintendo stuff in general. Like, whenever people make modifications for Nintendo games, so, you know, like, more specifically Mario, Pokemon, sometimes even Zelda, someone could just make their own monster collector game. The only problem is that usually they go unnoticed, because someone tries it and they're like, it's not Pokemon though, and then they put it away forever. There is one game in particular that I might want to play on my... I have it on my Switch. And it's called Nexomon. And it's, you know, a Pokemon-style monster collector thing. But it's really solid. I like it a lot. It has, like, really nice creature designs and graphics. Gameplay's pretty decent. Yeah, anyway. That being said, Spider-Man... Yeah.
I see. So the soldiers from Stornway should have the pass cleared for us before long.
That's right. Everyone will be so relieved to hear the news.
Ivor saves the day, eh? Don't be ridiculous. You're foolish to go all the way out there. Just the two of you. Utterly foolish.
But why are you so angry? If we hadn't gone to the landslide, you'd never have known it was about to be cleared.
So what? If I didn't know now, I'd have found out soon enough. Knowing a little bit sooner is hardly worth risking your life for. That's why I'm angry. That's why you're foolish.
Ah, fine. Oh, yeah, there was something else. Something I heard from one of the soldiers. They want us to find some girl called Patty who went missing on her way here. Wait a minute, is that true? Aaron, what are you doing here? What do you think? I'm here because I heard you whisked Lumen off on some silly adventure. Anyway, never mind that. Is it true that Patty from Stornway has gone missing?
Ah, yes. You're from Stornway originally, aren't you, Aaron? You know the woman?
I seem to remember my dad talking about someone called Patty from his days in Stornway. Oh dear. Maybe she didn't know he'd passed away, and she was coming here to see him.
Well, I can understand everyone's concerns, but we can't very well send off a search party with no lead to go on.
God damn it. I need this guy to stop talking so I don't have to do his voice anymore.
Okay. Actually, the soldier said something about how she might have been on her way here through the hexagon.
Is that so? Well, if that's the case, we still can't be of any help. The hexagon's far too dangerous nowadays. Aaron, why don't you take Lumen home now? Try not to worry too much. I'd appreciate a bit of privacy so I can talk some sense into this pig-headed son of mine.
Patty? Krabby Patty?
There's no need for that, Dad.
Back home. Had a nice trip. Ooh, nice. That sounds delicious, Marco. Welcome back.
I was so worried when I heard you'd left the village, Lumen. You seem to be unscathed, though. You're obviously a lot tougher than I thought.
I do have a lot of endurance. I'm rather proud of my endurance, you could say.
Speaking of which, wonder if I could ask a favor of you, Lumen? You see, I'm quite worried about all this talk of Patty going missing. So I was wondering if you could... Oh, never mind. The hexagon is really far too dangerous. I couldn't possibly ask that much of you.
In other words, time for me to go to the hexagon. Let's see. Still weak. Well, if you wanted to go to heaven, but God had the voice of the mayor. It wouldn't be my throat getting shredded, at least. It wouldn't be my vocal cords that are being ripped to pieces. That'd be on him. Oh, there we go. Yes, let me rest. Is Mexagon just a Mexican with a hexagonal form? I get it's when you draw a hexagon in Mexico, it becomes a Mexagon. See here, the pentagon when the hexagon pulls out. Yet another Dragon Quest. We have acquired our next Dragon Quest. But Lumen, don't you know that God speaks 3? Well, I mean, if we're going off of the thing of my guy being like an angelic guardian, then fair enough, fair enough. A hexagon is the bee overlord colony. Oh, hey, Ghosty! Welcome in. Yeah, we're playing Dragon Quest IX. Because I was in the mood to play Dragon Quest IX. Because it's a very good video game. Do I want to gear up with anything else? How's everyone doing? We're doing pretty good, methinks. Hanging out, playing a cozy, nostalgic RPG that I love very dearly. I think Marco had a burger earlier. Bryson's chilling. I'm snacking up. I'm trying my best to not destroy my vocal cords depending on what character is talking. Because this is Dragon Quest, I've been having to do... Because this is Dragon Quest, I have to do British voices for all the characters. Because the thing with Dragon Quest is that every character is British until proven otherwise. And in particular, some characters who I've been giving a bit of a gravelly voice have been destroying my throat. And it's not great. I'm secretly head patting everyone. Well, now that you've told me, right? Well, now that you've said it, Marco. Now that you've said it, Marco, I kind of gotta, you know. Alright. Anyway. Shrink back down. Okay. Get back into it. My brother played 11 with the sound on. There's a variety of accents there. Some are even Scottish. I've been kind of mixing it up. A little bit. Like some characters at least for a couple of characters, I leaned into a bit more of an Irish-sounding voice. But for the most part, it's been something a little bit like this, depending on the character. Ooh, critical hit. Oh yeah, what was his name? I do like the. I know which character you're talking about, Marco. I'm blanking on his name as well, but yeah, he was cool. Eric, it was Eric. That's who it was. I'm pretty sure it was Eric, the thief. Yeah, it was Eric. Yeah, Eric was cool. I want to say his voice sounded a little bit something like this, right? Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you, I'm Eric or whatever. What was it? He had a really cool outfit from what I remember. It was like he had a cool outfit, and then he had an alternate costume that looked like something out of Dark Souls. Like he had his standard outfit, which looked like a Dragon Quest character, and then his alt costume was like this black cape with like fur trimmings. He got his own spin. Yeah, the spinoff. I don't really know what the spinoff game is about. I just know it's called Treasures, and it's about treasure hunting. And it's like when he's a kid. It could be fun. I'll have to look at it at some point, see if I want to get it. Alright, here we go. We find ourselves at the legendary hexagon. They hit the hexagon! They hit the fucking hexagon! Alright. Well, my map is not accurate. I love that, like, you look at the map and you can clearly see what's going to happen. But at least for right now, it's like, well, this is a bit of a predicament. Lumen reads the inscription. Path ahead sealed due to enormous beast-related fatalities. Very matter of fact, but fair enough. Enormous beast-related fatalities. I feel like you could just put that sign literally anywhere in like any fantasy world. Any fantasy RPG with big monsters. Just put that sign outside of any cave or like at the edge of any random forest. Just like, do not enter for enormous beast fatality related reasons. Alright, hello ghost. Different ghost from the one in chat. At least I assume. Scratches an R into the word beast. Oh, yeah. Just graffiti the sign. Enormous breast fatalities, Jesus. All of a sudden, the hexagon becomes the most populated dungeon in the entire game. There's just a million adventurers all charging in search of the enormous breasts. I wish they'd port more Dragon Quest to PC. Oh, yeah. You know, honestly, Dragon Quest IX just needs a port in general. Either a port or a remake. Like, ideally, it'd be cool to see a Dragon Quest remake for the, whatever the next Nintendo console is going to be. Like, whenever Nintendo moves on from the Switch, I could see a Dragon Quest IX remake that looks like Dragon Quest XI. That would be really good. I'd be super down for that. Alright, Lumen examines the statue. Doesn't find anything particularly interesting. Do you see something I don't?
On the back of this statue.
Okay. Lumen searches the back of the statue again. He finds a button on the back of its neck. Haha. Yes. Press the shiny button. There's a noise of something moving somewhere. Let's see. Oh, also, I just remembered one of the things I turned on. One of the quirky little cheats that I turned on. It gives you full 360 in dungeons, which, as you can see, is not something you're supposed to do because textures, in some cases, are yeah, certain things are untextured when you're not supposed to be able to see them. Like if I look at this wall, uh-oh, that's a void. But it's fine. I like having full 360 view in dungeons. It's handy. Spin! Speaking of which, I finally played Code Vein again last night. Found myself scrolling through the mods. Oh, that's cool. Performance increaser. That could be pretty handy. Let's see. All right, we've moved up to some tougher enemies. We got mecha birds and evil bags. But they still don't do a ton of damage. We are quite bulky at the moment. Jeez, this thing has so much health. This thing is so tanky. Let's see here. Different levels. One sets the game to 144p. And the con is that you can't see Eo's poops. Oh, that's a very huge con. That's a massive loss. These enemies are kind of tanky. But then again, that's also because I decided to swap over to a whip. And whips don't exactly have a massive amount of damage. They look cool, and they're really fun, but they're a bit situational, admittedly. Draggy. Oh, I love this one. I love this enemy. I love the bats. They're so cute. Look at them. Look at the little bats. And here we go, finally. Finally, the whip is doing its job. Because the main gimmick of the whip is that if you have multiple monsters of the same type in a group together, you can hit them all at the same time. Because the problem is, we've mainly been encountering monsters that are different, meaning that the whip doesn't hit all of them. And it's unfortunate. Still gonna hold on to my points. Gonna hold off on using my points as long as I can. If I can just get through this section of the game without doing that, I'll probably be fine. Wow. 3 jeez, that was a lot of them. Oh, hi Bambi! Welcome in! Nice to see ya. We are playing Dragon Quest, specifically Dragon Quest IX, because I was really in the mood to play Dragon Quest IX, because I love this video game. Here, as someone who's played games at super low res, I'm not gonna opt for that. I know my eyes are just gonna be red for oh yeah, yeah. There are times where low resolution is just, it is not fun to look at. Yeah. Oh, it's the slime runs away. That was funny. It's just like, I'm getting out of here. Also, I just realized we did pick up a shield, so I may as well equip that. No reason not to equip the shield. Ooh, boy. Okay, that's our first magic casting enemy. Magic is kind of dangerous. Gonna have to be careful about that. Ooh, okay, big gold. 210 gold. That's awesome. Those works for older games, but they're usually intended for that. Yeah. Well, I mean, hell. I did do some stuff, right? I did do some stuff to up-res this game. Because, yeah, normally... I can... Hold on a minute. I can show you guys what the game looks like normally. Let me go to the equip screen. Give me just 2 seconds here. I gotta fuss around with my menus. I can show you guys what the game normally looks like. Okay, so at standard scaling, hold on a minute. I think I might have made it look worse than it does by default. Okay, that's more accurate. Still a bit higher res. Okay. So it looks a bit like this. You can see there's a lot more kind of like flickering because of the like there's a lot more it's a lot more pixelated. If you look at my character, it's a little more pixelated. See, I can't believe people these days call themselves RPG lovers. And when I shoot an RPG around, they die. Jeez. It looks crustier. Love when massive open world JRPGs are on the DS, though. It is kind of fun. I do like how... Like, I do love the look of Dragon Quest IX, despite its, you know, compression on account of being on a DS game. Or on a DS screen. But, yeah. Let me touch this up again. Because, believe it, we're playing, like, we're playing a pretty solid HD version of the game right now. See, you're watching in 480p, so it looks kinda anti-aliased. I see. Find footage of Xenoblade on the 3DS. Ooh, yeah. I think you can, from what I recall, that version of Xenoblade Chronicles could only run on like the final version of the 3DS, like the super deluxe version of the 3DS. And if you tried to run it on the older models, it was like super laggy. Like it did not run correctly. I'm pretty sure that was a thing. Or hell, like, I don't, like, did the card even read on the old 3DS model? Because I never had the 3DS version of Xenoblade Chronicles. I mean, hell, in all honesty, I've never had Xenoblade Chronicles. I've just watched playthroughs of it. But I mean, considering how, what was it, Pokemon Sun and Moon ran, by which I mean, they sometimes ran, but if you did, say, a double battle, double battles, and especially with weather conditions, those did not run on the 3DS. Like, if you got into a double battle in Sun and Moon, the game dropped to like 10 FPS. It was really bad. Like, heaven forbid there was there was a weather condition during a double battle. Like, the game nearly became unplayable. Ooh, some holy water. Also, my voice is going. I can feel my voice going. I'm also getting kind of sniffly, and I don't know why. Or like I'm having that thing where like one of my nostrils is all stuffy. Fun times, fun times. All right. I will say something that's coming to mind right now. I really love how my streaming schedule works out for people, where it's like, oh, at the start of my stream I get late night North America people, and then by the end of the stream all of my European people are starting to wake up and pop into the stream. It's really fun. Then again, Brygson is still here, and Brygson is also North America, as far as I'm aware. So yeah, I'm waiting for the dragons to appear on your quest number 8, so that they can give you Dragon Quest 9. I'm sure we'll find our 9th quest eventually. Alright. Anyway, person with a character model. I'm gonna walk past you real quick. Well. Not much we can do there. I don't value my sleep schedule. Ooh woo. Alright. Well. I guess we're as equipped as we can be. And items. Ooh. Hold on. Okay, let's gear up real quick. We have to do this one by one because this game is old. This game is very old. I'm very old. Everything is old. Everything I care about is old. My existence is old. But it's okay. It's totally fine. Alright. Take that strong medicine. It's gonna come in handy. And everything you care about is old. Alright. Should I use this on myself? Yeah. Yeah. A little bit of deftness. Sounds like you're in denial. Alright, well, enough fussing around. Hi, purple hair lady.
Oh my,
Trust me. Trust me. Trust me with the voice I do for this character, because it's spot on, I promise.
Oh my, I never expected to bump into anyone all the way down here. Hey, sweetie, you couldn't be a hero and shift some of this rubble for me, could you? I'm not badly hurt or anything, but I'm kinda stuck here, you know? And I don't fancy being around when that beast comes back.
Yeah, let's lift the rocks. She's not... This is one of the characters who isn't British, as far as I'm aware, given how her lines of dialogue are written.
Ah, brother, it's back.
Oh boy, here we go. It is the enormous beast. We have encountered the enormous beast.
I got trapped trying to run away from this guy and not looking where I was going. Watch your head, sweetie.
Ba 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 ba.
The Hexagoon.
We face the Hexagoon, our first boss fight. Oh boy. The word humongous is peak comedy.
The humongous beast.
What was it? Who was it? I think it was Girl DM, that streamer. Girl DM has a really funny bit where she's like doing a Dora the Explorer thing to her chat, where they were playing Dark Souls 3. And what was it? There's like one of the fire demons. And then Sigvard, he's like, there's this humongous beast ahead that's blocking the path.
And she's like, chat, do you see the humongous beast? Point to the humongous beast on your screen.
I like it, it's a fun bit. Anyway, not my bit though. I'm not that cute or charming. Anyway, let's see. Let us fight the Hexagoon. Okay, we tank hits. Let's just mash out attacks until it dies. Actually, hold on. Before we go deeper into the fight, let me consult the game manual. Let me consult the game manual real quick. You guys like the you like the
Dragon Quest IX. Page-turning ASMR.
All right, let me find this thing. Let me locate the Hexagoon real quick. Here we go. All right. The smashing of mighty feet. Be certain that your hero is at full health before you interact with Patty. A large monster is waiting in the wings, and the fiend is likely to attack as soon as you try to help her. Starting the fight at full health makes it easier to stay ahead of the beast's damage, giving you more time to pepper it with attacks. So, the Hexagoon. Going by the book, it says it has 93 HP. 93 HP. We're doing about 5 per hit. So this is gonna take a little while. So 93 HP. So, Hexagoon. Hexagoon is mostly a pushover. The only way you're going to have problems is if your hero doesn't have the gear from town mentioned earlier. I didn't pick up the soldier's broadsword because I'm not a basic bitch. I felt like equipping a whip because whips are fun. Whips are interesting. They're a different weapon type that isn't a sword. So, let's assume that you don't have the best gear, and that you haven't leveled your hero much. Well, at least we have the latter of those two covered. Because we're level 6, which is pretty good for this area. Hexagoon may pose a threat. Remember your stockpile of medicinal herbs from the lower left side of the wilderness map. Use those every few turns to top off your hero's hit points. Hexagoon alternates between regular melee attacks and a stomp ability that brings down the house, almost in a literal sense. These deal a similar amount of damage, and neither of them burst high enough to take your hero out if you stay well above the 1/3 HP mark. It doesn't get much simpler than this. Attack until your hero falls below half health, use a medicinal herb, or cast heal. So as Brexen, as you aptly put it, we hit it until it dies. You kill it until it's dead. So let's just do that. I hate to do it this way, but we're just gonna mash A until it dies. This is the classic, you know, this is the classic RPG meme of like, turn-based RPGs, you just mash A until the thing in front of you dies. Alright, let's top off. Perfect. It's fine. Things will get more interesting later. It's because you have to keep in mind, we don't have any party members yet. We haven't even got to the point in the game where party members become available. So of course it's gonna be a little bit static for a while. Gonna go for a cheeky extra hit. Okay, time to heal. It can in fact kill me in one more move, so let's not chance it. Let's see. We're getting there. We're getting there. Swing! Yeah! Oh, and the final hit. That's one of my favorite things. The final hit on a boss monster does that cool, like... It's so cool. The final hit on boss monsters is one of my favorite things. Because, like, you have the critical hit. The critical hit has an amazing sound effect. And then the finishing a boss where it's just, like, fade to white and just... And it goes, like, slow motion as it falls over. I love it. Anyway, Hexagoon is defeated! And we're level 7. Which, once again, to consult the guide, I do believe that is the level we should be at. Hold on. Hold on. Recommended level, 3 to start, 7 to proceed. We are level 7. We are on track to beat this video game. Group up and hit it till it dies! Okay, not gonna lie. The Sword Art Online fan dub, or not fan, what's it called? Abridged, that's what it was. Sword Art Online Abridged is one of my favorite things on the internet. That series is so good. They took SAO and turned it into a good anime. I like it a lot. The only difference in RPGs is Deltarune. Instead of mashing A, you emotionally manipulate a lesbian reindeer. Jeez. Anyway. And anyway. Okay, I have 6 points. Snap, I'm still holding off. Still holding off. We're gonna hold on to our points as long as possible. And we got a magic beast hide. Nice. Because here's the thing. We can hold on to those points, and eventually, down the line, when I can change classes, I can just dump all those points into the class that I swap over to.
Alright, nice. You're tougher than you look. Thanks for saving my hide there. You're a doll. You know, I managed to shake myself free in all the chaos. So let's get out of here, huh? Being attacked by monsters is such a drag.
The superpower to make Lumen say anyway with a single comment.
We're safe now, I guess. You know, I'm just not a Dark Ruins kind of gal. I'm Patty, by the way. I run the inn over in Stornway. And you are? Get out of here! You're from Angel Falls! Oh, that reminds me. I gotta get to Angel Falls right away. See you, sweetie, and thanks a bunch for your help. Mwah!
Blows us a little kiss. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, let's eat some more medicinal herbs real quick. Top off. Alright. Now let's go home. Smash. I prefer melee. Alright. We don't have any... You got some hidden comedy time. Keep it hidden. I don't care which smash it is, my main is almost always there. That's good to hear. That's the one downside about, like, whenever a character gets added that you really, really like in a newer Smash game. Or I guess, you know, now that Smash is basically done, I can't imagine they're gonna make another Smash game after Ultimate. Seems like that was Sakurai's kind of last blast before he vanishes. Because now he just gives, you know, good advice to aspiring game developers, which is really cool. But yeah, anyway. It's the unfortunate thing, because I really like to play Terry in Smash Ultimate, and there is no one like that in any previous Smash game, so it's like, yep, I can play Ultimate. At the very least, I like Captain Falcon, though. So you know. And Captain Falcon's in everything. It's like I can always rely on Captain Falcon to give me my fun times. I like to show me your moves! Falcon kick! It's the silly voice lines, that's all I really care about. Captain Falcon and Terry Bogard, kings of silly voice lines. On one end, I can enjoy my Falcon Punch! On the other, I can enjoy Buster Wolf! You think that, like, the monsters keep getting close to you because they're masochists? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Given the writing, given that, what was it? Given that Dragon Quest is fond of having silly writing in a lot of places, I could imagine there being, like, a subset of these monsters that are really into getting hit with whips. It wouldn't surprise me, at the very least. Never tried Terry. Brother didn't get the DLC. Oh, I see, I see. He was pretty fun. He's a nice alternative to the, to, like, you know, Ryu, for example. Ryu is your more traditional, like, fighting game character in Smash. Terry has a little bit of his own thing going on. He's a bit heavier. Has different moves, of course. I like it. But yeah. Nice. So we are, we're getting pretty close to the end of the first arc of the game, which is exciting. Let me hit a save real quick, though. Alright. Jeez, yeah. Pretty much. If there was some mechanic, right? If there was like a funny mechanic that let you shapeshift into a monster and then go talk to monsters and see what they have going on in their head. Like you walk up to one of those sanguinis, one of the little sanguini bat things. It's just like, oh, I wonder when the hero is gonna come by again. Oh, I wonder when that brave fellow with the whip will come by once again. I've been waiting here for hours. It's like, okay. Okay.
Uh-huh. This is Edwin's place, alright. No one else knew how to do it quite like he did. The original host with the most. Oh, did you know my father, then?
Hold on, okay, this is gonna be difficult. I have to quickly swap between British and like country.
Oh, did you know my father, then? Oh, you must be Patty. I was so worried about you. I heard someone called Patty had gone missing on their way here. Yup, that's me, honey. You were worried, huh? That's sweet. I can't believe you remember my name. You were so tiny. So, where's old Edwin hiding, huh? Ah, I thought you were coming to see...
Jeez, okay, this is tough. This is difficult. This is really difficult. Oh man, okay.
I thought you were probably coming to see him. I'm afraid he's no longer with us. It was 2 years ago now. Huh? No longer with us? You mean he passed away? Sadly, yes. Wow, I can't believe it. So the incredible... That's... Gee, what does that mean for my old end, then?
Imagine the slime that escaped earlier hopped around telling everyone about the hero with the whip. The whip is no lethal weapon unlike the sword. Maybe, maybe. There's a big spike at the end of the whip, though. Oh, hey, Phobia. Yeah, welcome in, Phobia. What's this about a whip? My character is equipped with a whip, and Brygson was making a joke about, like, oh, what if the monsters are secretly masochists because they're continuing to attack me, even though I'm equipped with a whip and I keep destroying them. But yeah. Anyway, welcome back.
I guess if Edwin's gone, that means you're running this place all on your own, huh? Well, yes. Not the biggest inn in the world, but it's so quaint. I bet the guests here feel more welcome than in their own homes. That's very kind of you. I try my best to honor my father's memory, while keeping the place running smoothly. Hey, I wouldn't expect anything less from the daughter of the incredible entertainer, honey. What's this about this incredible thing? Hey, I don't suppose you want to give running an inn in Stormway a shot, do you? I beg your pardon?
I'm half tempted to just go back to giving Erin like just like my default female voice. I'm half tempted to just go back to giving Erin her default female voice because it would be so much smoother. But at the same time, this is kind of fun. So if I just go back to...
So, when Dad was in Stornway, people used to call him the Incredible Entertainer.
Or Entertainer. You get it? Puns. It's Dragon Quest. Can't have a Dragon Quest without puns. Anyway.
You better believe it, honey. He was the best of the best. He was only a young guy back then, but he set up his own inn from scratch and totally put his rivals out of business. Goodness, I can't imagine him being like that. He always seemed so unadventurous to me. And he said he was happy to run even the smallest events, as long as we were together. Yeah, that's the funny thing. Why would a guy like Edwin choose to ship out to a hick town like this?
A whip is actually a good weapon around 15 feet. Do the 15 feet have to be human feet?
Well, I guess that's water under the bridge. Thing is, his old place in Stormway is in real trouble right now. We were all kinda hoping that the incredible entertainer would make a comeback and get things back on track again. I just can't believe I didn't know he died 2 whole years ago. I mean, gee, I'm so sorry, honey. Not at all. I'm just sorry you came all this way for nothing. Hey, no apology needed. I mean, I got to meet you instead, right? You're coming back with me to Stormway. I'm afraid I don't think that's possible. I have my hands full with this place as it is. And I just find it hard to believe that Dad was some kind of legendary innkeeper. Hard to believe? You can't argue with the facts, honey. And I can see you're a chip off the old block, too. I got a knack for seeing people's strengths, you know? Oh dear, it's getting late, and I really need to get started on supper. You'll have to excuse me. And please, I can't go to Stormway with you. Stop trying to talk me into it.
And then there's just me, standing here. There's me just kind of standing here like, wow. That was a thing that happened. A stubborn one, huh? Don't worry, sweetie. You'll see sense before long. Hey, yeah. Thought I recognized you. You're the guy who helped me out. You're the guy who helped me out back at the ruins, right? Thanks again for that. You know, while you're in the helping mood, honey, you couldn't try to twist Erin's arm, could you? I can't let that kind of talent go to waste. It'd be good for her too, you know? It's measured using foot-long hot dogs.
There is no dimension where you can avoid me.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Why?
Until we meet again.
At this time, it's a skeleton as drawn by Akira Toriyama. Of which there are many in this game, but we're not going to encounter them for a while.
Erin passed by just now, and she was acting really odd. Wonder what's going on.
No way.
That Patty woman's trying to recruit her. Surely Erin wouldn't think of leaving here and going to live in Stormway.
Ooh, Ivor's nervous. His crush is thinking of moving. Oh no, we got left alone with the hot chick. What are we gonna do? Anyway. Need another sippy. Voice acting. Very fun to do. Very, very fun to do. Also, absolute murder on your vocal cords. Depending on the types of voices that you're trying to do. And considering a lot of these voices, I'm trying to do a diverse array of voices as much as I can. It's kind of tricky. It's kind of tricky. Alright. Hang on just one quick second here. Okay. I had to go stretch real quick. The horrible, completely deranged stuff I do to a Lumen plush. The guy doing Zenitsu's voice, I'm surprised he's still going strong. I mean, there's some people who train for it, and you know, there are tricks to keep your throat from getting completely demolished. Right? There are definitely tricks. I'm just not doing them because I don't have them ready. I didn't like ready them up. Like if I'm remembering right, if you like gargle salt water, it actually does help to soothe a burning throat. I guess like like just salt water is good for that kind of thing. Also, get ready, because I have a heck of a voice that I need to figure out here shortly.
Whoa! You gave me a fright. Don't do that again, will you? Wait a minute. You can see me, but I'm dead. I had a feeling you saw me back at the Hexagon, too. That's quite a strange talent you've got there. Sorry, I haven't introduced myself, have I? I'm Aaron's father, Edwin. Fell ill 2 years ago and died suddenly. But as you can see, still haven't managed to leave this mortal realm entirely. And you are... Lumen? Really? Really? But Lumen aren't you the village guardian?
Fuck, here we go. I don't even know where to start with this voice. This one's gonna be... How do I... Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now what the... You know what? I'm just gonna read this normally, and then you'll see what kind of thing I have to figure out the voice for. Or I'll give my best approximation.
Hey, hang on a minute.
That's too country. Damn it. I already went too country with it. Hi!
Ouch. Oi, watch where you're flapping standing. I may be skinny as a rake, but I still need a bit of room for maneuvers.
Okay, actually, I kind of just... Wow, I kind of just knocked it out of the park right there. Holy... Holy heck, I think I kind of just crushed it.
Never mind, I forgive you. Now, old man, what was that rubbish you were just spouting?
I'm not sure what you mean.
You were on about Celestians, right? I wondered the same thing at first, but this mess of a minstrel hardly foots the bill. I don't see a halo, do you? And I don't see any wings either. Bit odd for a Celestian, that, wouldn't you say?
I suppose you're right. Though while we're on the subject of odd, who and what are you?
Ha! Wouldn't you like to know? Yes, I suppose you would. Then I'd better introduce myself. Wait for it! I'm the Supreme Stupendous Stellar, stunning skipper of the sky-soaring Starflight Express. Ta-da!
I see. I see, then.
Right then, your turn. Time to fly your true colors and tell us who you really are. You look like a regular mortal to me, but how come you can see the Starflight Express and ghosts like this old bloke? Okay. So you fell off the observatory during the earthquake, right? And then you came around to your senses, and you're in this village with your wings and halo missing? Sounds like a bit of tall yarn if you ask me. If you lost your wings and your halo, how is it that you can still see ghosts and the like? Bit neither here nor there, isn't it?
But nobody cared. Basically.
I know, if you're Celestian, then prove it. Send someone's spirit up to the heavens. You got nothing to lose, and this old bloke here just happens to be in need of a shove in the righteous direction.
Wait, are you talking about me? I'm not exactly happy as I am, but...
Let me guess, you're only a ghost because you got some kind of unfinished business to put to sleep, right? Alright then, help this spook here tie up his loose ends and then send him on his way. Then I'll believe that you're a Celestian. I might even give you a lift back to the observatory in the old Starflight Express. Can't say fairer than that, right? I'll tag along with you for a while until the job's done. Oh, yeah, while we're at it, I should probably warn you that I'll be keeping tags on you while I'm tabbing along. Just press the X button and select Battle Records, press Select and you'll be able to see all the glory details. Have a look if you got a minute. What am I saying? Have a look, or I'll have your guts for a really grisly set of garters. Jesus Christ, okay lady, chill. She's like, hey, look at my menu, or I'm gonna cut out your innards and wear them as a couple of pop socks. Right?
She's like, she literally threatened, hey, if you don't use my menu, I'm gonna take out your guts and wear them as stockings. Like, jeez. Fairies are brutal. Edwin looks like a bad edited PNG. I can't. It is a little. That is a funny thing about this game with like all of the 2D character sprites. Because, yeah, there's the mixture of 3D character models and then 2D character sprites. Because of, technical reasons, I assume. But yeah. Also, have a good night, Marco. Hope you get a good sleep. Alright, battle record screen is now accessible from the main menu. So, we now can listen to the catchy... we now listen to one of the catchiest menu themes in the game. I like this song, it's nice. Ready for hardware limitations. Mark your left Syndrat. Bragson. Bragson. Alright. Let's see here, we have our bestiary. We have a wardrobe of all the different equipment items in the game. And then we have the item list of all the items that you collect. This is just your, this is your progress tracker. This is how you know if you've 100%ed the game, more or less. So yeah.
So like I said, I'll be keeping a peeled eye on your progress and noting it all down here. Let's make the most of it, okay?
And you whip her. No. No, you cannot in fact whip the fairy, Brexen, to answer your question.
I wonder if it's true about Aaron's dad being an incredible entertainer. I find it a bit hard to believe, really. I mean, he would just seem like a normal old bloke to me.
Oh, I skipped a step. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy, I skipped a little step. So, Edwin, how you doing?
Well, this is all rather strange. Still, I appreciate your willingness to help. Wonder what unfinished business is stopping me from going up to the heavens. Don't suppose... Wonder if it's to do with that thing I buried behind the inn.
Well, let's go find out. Seems to be something solid buried under the bush. Lumen starts to dig. He uncovers a shiny gold trophy. The inscription reads, awarded to Edwin by HRH King Scott for incredible achievements in entertainment. Lumen acquires an innie! Alright, well that seems awfully important. Literally probably the most valuable item in this entire town.
That's it! That's my innie! Goodness me. That takes me back a bit. The truth is, I hid it away when I came back to Angel Falls. I didn't want Aaron to know. I didn't want to spend my whole time being reminded about Stornway. Aaron was very weak as a child. I came back to live in Angel Falls for her sake. It's what my late wife wanted. What Aaron's mother wanted. So I brought the poor little thing here just after her mother passed away. And I hid the trophy where no one could find it. I wonder how she'll react when she sees it.
Here's the thing, Braxton, you might be onto something. I don't know. I can neither confirm nor deny the accuracy of your statement. Anyway, hi Aaron. Doing good?
What's up, Lumen? What's that trophy you've got there?
Lumen hands the Annie to Aaron.
An award for being an incredible entertainer. From the King of Stornway? To my father? I don't believe it. Patty's story was all true. I don't understand, though. Why would Dad have given up all that to come here to sleepy old Angel Falls? What in the world was he thinking of?
I may be able to shed a little light on that.
Grandpa?
Edwin made me promise not to say anything, so I've kept it a secret all these years. But I don't see that it matters now. Dear Aaron, you must remember how sickly you were as a child. Your poor mother was the same. In the normal course of things, you would have become sicker and sicker as you got older. Eventually, you would have died. We lost your mother at a young age to the same fate.
But I'm perfectly healthy. I hardly even remember being sick anymore.
That's because you were brought up on water from the falls here in this village. Angel Falls water is famous for making people healthy and curing their ills.
So, what you're saying is Dad gave up his inn in Stornway and came back here for my sake?
That's right. Saving his daughter was far more important to him than his own ambitions.
That's terrible! I stood in the way of my father in his dreams.
He knew you feel that way. That's why he didn't want you to know. But you're mature enough now to be told the truth.
You know, I always wondered why he sometimes had that faraway look on his face. Now I know. He did all that for me. Lumen? Looks like I'm gonna be leaving for Stornway. I don't know if I can be of any help to Patty, but I have to at least give it a try.
That dress must have some really deep pockets. The dress/apron must have some really deep pockets. Like, you can excuse it with the protagonist because you have your magic bag of holding or whatever. But Aaron was just like, let me just tuck this trophy into my dress real quick. Aaron, you get, I wonder when will that brave hero cease? Oh. That's it. That's... It's an interesting thing there, Bragson. Oh, here we go.
You there, Granddad?
I'm here. I'm here. I heard everything. I can't believe Aaron is going to follow my ambition in my place. He really has grown up. Now I have no regrets. I know that she'll succeed. She doesn't need me watching over her shoulder. Looks like I'm ready to leave. Thank you so much, my honored guardian.
He's gone. You did it! So you are Celestrian after all.
Oh, geez, I'm going Irish. Why am I suddenly going Irish?
Oh, all of a sudden I'm going Irish. Oh, geez. You did it!
So, she got... why am I... Damn it. I had such a good hold on Stella's voice, and now I can't find it anymore. Damn it. Hold on. Sound. Crap.
You did it! So you are a Celestrian...
Fuck. Why is it like... why am I suddenly going slightly Irish? Damn it. Okay, British. British.
You did it! So you are a Celestrian after all? Well, promise is a promise. I'll give you a lift back to the observatory, like we agreed. So say thanks to your lucky stars.
Jeez, it's still... there's still a twinge of Irish. Stop. Cease. Why? It's like I had it and then it like slipped away. So I gotta go because I have work to do. Have fun, Lumen. Rest peacefully, everyone. Promise the bed monsters won't attack tonight. Well, have a good time. Hope your work day goes nice, Ghosty. And thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. British Lumen. Trying. Hi, Luna. Hi, Lunaries. How you doing? We're playing Dragon Quest right now. And, yeah, the thing with Dragon Quest. As far as I'm aware, every character in Dragon Quest is British until proven otherwise. And Stella here is especially British. So, British.
Hang on to your horses a minute. Shouldn't you be picking up that benevolence?
There we go. I got it again. I found it.
Shouldn't you be picking up that benevolescence? You can flap and see it, can't you? Don't tell me you can't see benevolescence anymore. Now I'm starting to wonder again. You really a Celestian? You're pulling my chain.
Also, can we coin that? Can we start using flapping as a substitute for cursing? Can we start using flapping as a substitute for cursing in the chat? That'd be funny. British. That was so... Well, thank you. No, I'm happy I found it again. I didn't know what I was gonna do for Stella's voice when she first popped up, and then I knocked it out of the park immediately. So I was a little worried when I couldn't find it again. You got it, Lou, when you found the voice. Alright. Some days later, the landslide is oh, jeez. Now I can't talk. Lovely. Some days later, the landslide is cleared, and the mountain pass is opened again. Then the day arrives for Aaron to set off for Stornway.
I'll miss you, Grandpa. You take care of yourself, won't you?
You too. It'll be hard work making a living in a new town. Make sure you don't work yourself sick.
I know you're worried about your little girl, but I'm gonna be around to help her out, so you just relax, okay?
That's good to know, Patty. You've helped to set an old man's mind at ease.
Ivor, can I have a word?
What do you want? What do you want to talk to me for? You're leaving, so obviously you don't care.
I was wondering if you might take over the inn here for me. I don't have the heart to close it down, you see. You'll do it, won't you? I know I can count on you.
I suppose I'll do it, but only to get Dad off my back with his nagging about me finding a job. Not doing it for you. Anyway, I bet I'll be so good at innkeeping, I'll soon trump your place over in Stornway.
And I wish you luck with it. Not that I'll let you get the better of me, of course.
Oh yeah? Sounds like a competition on our hands.
Lumen, I can't thank you enough for what you've done. It's amazing how you managed to find Dad's hidden trophy like that. You really are a mystery. I wouldn't be surprised if you turned out to be our guardian after all. Listen to me and my wild imagination. I suppose you'll be heading off to your hometown now, will you? If your journey brings you through Stornway, make sure you come and stay at my new inn, won't you? I'd better get going then. Goodbye, everyone, and thank you all for everything.
Wahaha.
Time for us to make some tracks too. You remember where the Starflight Express is, presumably. No need to look so flapping pleased with yourself. I hardly expect you to forget. Come on, let's head for the pass.
It reminded me of that one-time jump on The Last of Us. Starts at the start of the outbreak, then randomly, boom, 24 years later. We need a 10-hour video of Lumen just gently laughing. Uh-huh. I don't even know what clips I would gather to make something like that. Also, you're a new NPC. Hello. And you have a blue dialogue box.
My name's Questel. Have you heard of quests?
Hey Brexon, I think we found the 9th Dragon Quest. Hey Brexon, I think we finally found the 9th Dragon Quest. The Dragon Quest!
I suppose I could ask you to do a quest for me now, could I? I really want a tangle web. Can you get me one?
Lucky for you, I already went and grabbed a tangle web. Because I knew this quest was going to happen. We acquiesced to the quest. There's so much wordplay in Dragon Quest, it's fun. I absolutely adore the wordplay in this game. Yeah, quests. Here is a spider web. And she gives me a sleeping hibiscus. Success! The one good turn quest has been transgressed with finesse. See what I mean? See what I mean about the fun wordplay? Not even wordplay, just really fun vocabulary. Anyway, let's consult the guide real quick. One last time. I think I'm probably going to end off the stream somewhat soon, but let's at least get to the next town. I think that's probably a good plan. Let's get to the next let's get to the next I was about to say town as Quown. I don't know how I got Quown from town, but here we are. Anyway. Yeah, let's get to the next town. But first, let's see what we have in here. So, lining up for another pass. The next clown. There isn't much to do in the mountain pass. Take Stella to the broken down engine that you saw earlier. Simple as that. Also, yeah, just to let everyone know, I have the physical game guide. I have the big ol' physical book for this game. And so, I'm flipping through it anytime I feel like it, because I think it's funny. And I want to do it. Anyway, wha! Yeah. Oh hey, we're high. Cool. We're high enough level now that enemies actually run away from us. Hi, slime. And it runs. It's a really fun detail that I like. Just enemies run away from you once you reach a certain point in the game. These guides remind me of that one time I was reading a guide of a game and had a code for another game for free. It expired in 2017. You're 2022. They don't have a thing for whips. I guess the ones that are running away, sure, yeah. Well, sure. Anyway, let's go into the train.
Here we are, all aboard.
Fancy. Some nice digs that Stella has.
So here we are on the Starflight Express. What do you reckon? Pretty swish, isn't she? I'd like to jazz her up a bit more, actually. Still a bit on the plain side in here, wouldn't you say? I'm thinking pink rhinestones with gold around them. That'd really make the place look stellar, don't you think? What, not bothered about my amazing interior design ideas, eh? Suppose you just want to get going, do you? Fine, fine, no more hanging about. Pretty keen to get back to the observatory and see how everything is myself. Here we go then. It's takeoff time!
Well, that didn't sound good.
Ah, flap. We have a problem. I thought it would fly if there was a Celestian on board. Wonder what's going on. Hey, you couldn't see that benevolescence before, could you? Even though you reckon you're a Celestian? That must be the problem. I mean, it's a bit much to expect me to believe that Celestians can just lose their halos and their wings, isn't it?
No, it can happen. I mean, it happened to me, so clearly it can happen.
Don't get your knickerbockers in a twist, I was only saying. Anyway, we don't have time for this. The Almighty won't be pleased if we hang around here when there's big stuff going on. Oi! Oi!
Oi! Oi, almighty matey, you listening? We're in a right old gherkin here. Why don't you give us a flapping hand?
That's weird, he's probably too busy to notice us or something. Alright then, Lumen. Here's what we'll do. We'll follow the road to this Stornway place. When we get there, we'll help a lot of people, get loads of benevolescence, and that should make the Almighty OvO prick his eyes up. Look at your face. Not too swayed over by my idea or something. Well, tough turkey. I've decided that's what we're doing, so get moving.
Well, so commands the Gyaru Fairy. So says the tanned fairy girl. We march off to the next city. We put this fairy in a microwave. God. Alright, a bubble slime and a she slime. Couple of new enemies. There's 4 people on the stream, and by mere probability, one of them is looking at the fairy in R3. Could even be me. Oh yeah, we're very strong. We have gotten quite strong. I forgot what the level scaling was like in this game. I remembered there being a little bit of grinding that you needed to do. But it wasn't an extreme amount. Like, this feels like about the amount of grinding that I remembered. Where it's like, yeah, kill enemies, do it for a while, but you don't have to spend like hours upon hours upon hours grinding. At least not right now. I don't know, I don't remember what the late game is like in that regard. Ooh. Well, it's a nice view. Look at this. Look at this old, like, look at this DS Vista. Look at this DS era Vista. I love it. It's very nice. And what we find down here is the scale armor, which I could put on, right? I could, in fact, become a turtle. It is an option, but I don't really want to do that. I'm gonna stick with my current outfit. I'm sure there's someone else. I'm sure there's someone else that we could kit out in the turtle costume. Let's see. Ooh, wizard. Wizard. The sword hero sounds basic as fuck. The whip hero sounds kinky. That was made of the dragon that was supposed to give us the quest. It's fine, there's plenty of dragons. There's plenty of dragons. They're just not here right now. I think there is actually one dragon enemy I can think of right now off the top of my head. I don't know if it's too strong for us, but there is an area where we can go find a dragon enemy. And it's not a full-on dragon, but it's kind of. It's at least partially a dragon. Hold on. I'm gonna go try to reach it. We'll see if I can make it happen. It's a little bit of a distance. Here we go. Let's go to the beach. Got a little salamander bros. Okay, we have these guys. Oh, jeez. There it is! Dragon! Dragon spotted. A flython. It's kind of it's a serpent, and it is under the dragon family of monsters. In fact, I can consult the manual right now to prove my point. Hang on. Hold on. Where are you? Where are you? There he is. Alright. Monster number 39 in the monster manual. Right? I just flipped the pages again to emphasize. So, the Flython. It is a monster in the dragon family. Snakes with a sail-like gills packed with potent poison, which they puff out in a venomous vapor. They hate whistlers. Does that mean if I just go... I mean, evidently it's not working. I thought it would have insta-killed the monster, but evidently the whistling is not working. Snake spotters say that they spread their great gills and glide across the skies and over the seas on moonlit nights. So it does fly. It's a serpent, it's in the dragon family, and it does fly. So let's fight a dragon. Oh geez, okay, we might not fight the dragon. We're not fighting the dragon. Oh no. Okay, this was a mistake. This was a mistake! Oh no. Yeah, this is a pretty high level enemy. Shit. Alright, well. It happens. Well, that's a bit annoying. We have a bit of a trek now that we have to do. Yeah, that dragon is, yeah, it's a high level enemy. I forgot just how powerful those things are. I guess it is technically, it is number 39 in the list of monsters. So it's pretty deep in there. Like, there was a whole nother zone worth of monsters before it showed up in the list. But we did encounter a dragon. We did, in fact, find a dragon. It's fine. I just need a crew. I need a team. I need a team of heroes to go and slay the dragon. Me and my whip are not strong enough. All right. I mean, at least it's another chance to get more experience over here. Question, what does the CH actually mean? Oh, it just means channel. It's just an abbreviation of channel. At least as far as I'm aware. That's why I put it there. Channel, maybe. We all just kind of assume, right? We all are just like, that's what VTubers do, right? You put a little channel. Ouch. I got poisoned. It's fine though. We're close to town. Also, I have antidote. Now I think about it. Ow. Hang on. Let me just, there we go. Perfect. Good and healthy. Nice and healthy. Cool. And we find ourselves in the big city. Hey, Aaron, what's up? You're not nervous, are you, honey?
I'm afraid so. I just can't see how a young girl like me can suddenly take over such a big and important inn. I'm sure everyone else will be thinking exactly the same thing. Sure, maybe they will, but I trust my instincts. And you should too. You got what it takes, Aaron. Seriously, just quit worrying. If you say so. Now, time to introduce you to your new colleagues.
Can't put the fairy in a blender.
It should be good for a laugh. Come on.
Hold on. I have to find it again, jeez. This is a hard voice for me to keep. It slips out of my mind so easily.
It should be good for a laugh. Come on, let's follow them in there and see how Aaron gets on.
It was a little bit too haughty, but it's okay. Okay, this one I have a fun idea for. This is the lady in yellow right there.
Honestly, Patty, what were you thinking? This slip of a girl's going to run the inn, is she? We're on the brink of closing as it is. Are you trying to finish us off? Jeez, Jenny. Calm down, will you? You think I'd just pick any young thing off the street to run this place? Erin here may not look much, but she's got innkeeping in her blood. She'll have us back on track before you can say welcome. Didn't you say the same thing about me when you brought me in here? And didn't you also say you were going off to find the one guy who could save this place for certain? No offense, but I'm not too convinced this is the guy you're talking about. Please, just give me a chance. You won't find anyone who will try harder than me, and I learned all there is to know about innkeeping from my father. So your father was an innkeeper too, was he? And I suppose you're here to make your daddy proud, huh? Well, that's very admirable, but running an inn isn't as easy as just turning up and promising to try hard, you know? And you can talk all you like about how much your father taught you, but we don't even know who your father was. There it is! The challenge we've been waiting for. The challenge we've been waiting for. Now it's time to show her, honey. Show her what? Oh, you mean this?
Ba-ba! The level up music.
Wait, the trophy! It sure is. The Annie for incredible entertaining. Awarded by none other than our very own King Scott. Well, now tell me you doubt how good he was. And Aaron here shares the same incredible blood. Not bad, huh? The incredible entertainer's daughter. Oh my days. Oh my stars. It's okay, really. There's no need to bow and scrape or anything. It's extraordinary. I mean, I know it was her father who won the award, not her, but I don't know. Somehow just seeing her holding the innie is enough to make you believe in her. I'm certain Erin, I mean, will turn this inn around. She'll return the Quester's Rest to its former glory. Are you looking for lodgings? I'm afraid we're not up and running just yet. Perhaps you can come back a bit later.
Ah, the fabled Innie Award, eh? A man in my position hears rumors, of course. But it's actually true, it seems.
Props to Stream. Yeah, props to Stream Elements. Props to Stream Elements for being a reliable bot. It's doing its job amazingly. Anyway, hi, Aaron.
Oh, Lumen, you came and visited just like you said you would, and so soon. I'm afraid we've only just arrived ourselves, though. We're not quite ready to take any guests yet. Hey, don't sweat it, sweetie. I'm sure Lumen didn't come here to stay. Bet you came because you were worried about Erin, huh? Want to see how she was getting on, right? And you just love to help a girl out, but you don't know the first thing about innkeeping. That about it? Yeah, well, what if I told you there was something you could do to help out here? Patty, what are you saying? Well, from what I've seen, young Lumen's got a knack for encountering all kinds of people by chance.
Oddly fitting. Oddly fitting that she says that as we're doing a stream.
If he tried to drum up a bit of business for us, I bet we have a full house in no time. Patty, we can't ask Lumen to do something like that. The inn isn't anything to do with him. Hey, making people feel like they want to help you out is a knack too, honey. You should be glad you got it.
Yo, Lumen, I gotta go. Alrighty. All good, Brexon. We're basically at the end of the stream. I just wanted to, you know, get to the inn, get to the next town. We're wrapping things up here in like a minute. Anyway. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. And yeah, you have a nice day too.
Yes, I suppose you're right. You think you might be able to help out a little bit, Lumen?
Yeah. Just hit the yes button. Why would I say no? Erin is nice. I want to help her out.
I must admit, I've often noticed how people always seem drawn to you. Thank you, Lumen. I really do appreciate it.
Nice. And now, we come back in, and... Oh no! She's been turned into a PNG! She lost all her polygons! Erin. Oh no. The Quester's Rest, it stole her polygons. And Patty's too. Woe is us. Woe is us indeed. Alright. Well, I do believe it's probably a good place as any for us to wrap things up. Let me go and save real quick, because that is important. Oh, man. And yeah, we'll continue. Just because when I hit the no button, it kind of creates like an awkward thing where it just puts us on a screen that says turn off the game. So yeah. Dragon Quest IX. I really like this game, and we're definitely going to be playing it as a series. I'm going to make this is going to be a nice, long, girthy playthrough. Why'd I phrase it like that, damn it? What is wrong with me? This is gonna be a very substantial playthrough, because this is a big RPG. It's gonna take us a while to chisel our way through it, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a good time. Oh man, there's a good screen. Oh man, God, this is gonna be such a fun playthrough. I already have some stuff in mind. Because, well, we did just unlock a mechanic. We just unlocked a decent few mechanics with the inn. But we're not going to touch them yet. We're going to touch those next time we play this. Oh, man. Anyway. Whew. Alright, I really need to... I'm gonna try to wrap this up quickly, because I do need to kind of use the restroom. I've been drinking a lot of water to keep up with the voice acting, so yeah, I kind of gotta move it. Anyway, with that said, thank you all very much for watching tonight. I really do appreciate it. It was a fun stream. I enjoyed all the folks who showed up, said hi, dropped in, hung out for a while. Regardless of whether you chatted or not, I like knowing that I'm making stuff that people are watching, you know? It's fun. But yeah. Anyway, once again, thank you all very much. If you enjoyed the stream, I appreciate a like and a subscribe. I also have my community Discord linked in the description. So if you want more accurate notifications, since YouTube can be a little finicky, I always post a notification when I upload something in my Discord server. So it's a good place to check. And then I also have my tipping page linked in the description as well if you'd like to support me directly. So yeah, let's see. My next stream should be on Friday. Yeah, I should have my next stream on Friday. We're going to be going back to Deep Rock, doing our weekly Deep Rock Galactic stream. Which that's always a good time. Something to look forward to at the end of each week. And then on Saturday, I should be doing something. Still working it out. Still have to get some prep work done on that front. But I'll have an update for you all sooner rather than later. Heck, potentially sometime tomorrow. We'll see. Either sometime tomorrow or on Friday. But yeah, look forward to that as well. Because even if the thing that I do have in mind doesn't quite play out for Saturday, I do have, you know, other options. Obviously, we can play more Dragon Quest. Yeah, there's stuff. I'll be doing some kind of stream on Saturday. But yeah. Anyway, with all of that said, now, one last time, thank you all very much, and whatever your time zone is, let's see. Yeah, whatever your time zone is, hope you have a good day, hope you have a good night, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, bye!